And we're live! Hello,
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to our very, very late Route 66. This is Water Under the Bridge, a homebrew 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game in which we are playing through some converted old-school adventures brought into 5th edition and set in the homebrew world of Enderin. We have a guest player today, so let's actually go through some quick introductions. Ava.
Hi, I'm Ava. I'm a Twitch streamer. I play Junko, the human assassin. Or rogue. I guess it's two different things. Yep.
I see nothing that contradicts that statement.
Yep, human rogue.
Human.
Nothing extraordinary about her.
Nothing.
Or,
Like, just a mildly
just
charged human.
plain old Jane old,
Yep, just human. Just, bad hair dye. No big deal.
Definitely no labels anywhere near your face that say
Nowhere.
No.
Anyone who says otherwise just doesn't know what they're talking
I wish I
about.
could
Don't know
reach
how to read.
around the overlay and just block it. Just
Oh, it's not here.
Everyone just cover up for him right now.
Well, that's Ava. Ashlow.
That's me. I am Ashlow. I play Ithri, who's a hammer-wielding, crazy son of a dwarf. And I hurt today because I've been doing lots of digging. That's me. And sometimes you might see cat. Can you see the cat? Oh, he's off screen. No, there's a cat like there, but you can't see him.
Got all excited.
Yeah, so did I. I'm like, cat where?
Ash, hi.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I play Cora. She's a monk. Nothing else of note really to say about that. You can find me at Pixelbound Studios at Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and I make cute stuff and I sell it like this.
Oh my gosh.
It's little Cthulhu on a dice. Yeah. Oh,
Cute.
and there's a cat right there. That blob right there, that's a cat.
All right, show off. Just because you're.
I
Where
have
my
a cat
dogs?
to
I'll
show.
show off.
That's why she's the Ash High, I guess.
That's right.
Cryptic.
Hello, I am Cryptic or Nathan or whatever you want to call me. I am also a streamer here on Twitch. Variety streamer. I play a bunch of random games. Currently playing through Outriders and Divinity Original Sin 2. I also play. I do get extremely angry, especially yesterday when I was playing. I don't want to talk about it. I play a human wizard by the name of Dracon, and I am great and stuff.
Very in the prime of his youth.
Definitely not
Exactly.
old. No,
Looks
no.
better than he's ever been.
Wait till I know better magic. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. I believe you.
Are you gonna use it to make yourself younger again?
Imagine getting access to the world's first 10th level spell and just using it, not even to de-age yourself, just to look young.
I mean, I guess illusionary magic, but
I mean, honestly, he could probably do that by level 7 or 8. What's disguise self? McKnightsy.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am McNicey. I play Thedithiel the Elf. I have no secrets, unlike some of these other folks. I am just a plain elf.
You're average.
Exactly. Well, a
An
little bit
elf
better than
fighter.
average.
Nothing noteworthy there.
No.
No secrets.
Just a
this is-
fighter.
Just a fighter, yeah. Archer, actually.
Mhm.
Anyways.
That's totally what your thing says. Archer.
Hey, I didn't put him up there, right? It wasn't me. This is the only place you will be able to find me. Every now and then, you might find me hanging around some of these people's streams and just messing around there. Yeah, looking forward to play the game and not scare our new guest. Everyone, let's give a firm clap to our new guest and let's introduce her.
Yay!
On that
Put her on
note,
spot.
Saraha.
I'm Saraha. I play in the Monday game, so that's probably why my face looks familiar.
Where I know you.
Oh gosh, I thought I recognized you somewhere.
Yeah.
Sione, right? No? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm nervous for some reason to play today, but I'm excited. I will be playing Novacree. She is a druid. And that's all I'm gonna say about her.
Like the name.
Very normal, no
But
secrets.
like normal, no secrets.
Very normal, no
We're
secrets.
all no
She's
secrets.
a human.
Mhm.
Normal.
Excellent. Excellent.
Mm.
I love it when no one has secrets. That's
No
You guys are just
secrets.
such an upfront group.
Well,
of
you
PCs.
haven't met her yet. I can't tell you all of her secrets.
That's true.
Is
That's
Ithri the
very
only
true.
one that went, hey guys, I developed a secret yesterday?
No,
Whoa.
Cora's like that too.
There's like this one guy came into my room.
Saraha, can we find you anywhere other than
Oh.
Route 66?
Yeah, I do exist on the internet outside of Route 66. I stream on Twitch too. Right now, it's a little bit sporadic, but the channel is Saraha Games. I do play games, so it's an accurate name.
Can confirm.
Nice.
All right, and I am Tim, the Dungeon Master. I am the DM for this game. I will be running all of the NPCs, the wildlife, the flora, and the fauna. If there's a walking house with chicken feet, that'll be me too. So some architecture.
Ooh,
I
I
will
hope
also
not.
adjudicate
That'd be cool.
rules and kind of guide the PCs along on the narrative and the adventure. Off of Route 66, you can find me as a streamer under the name of Askell Archer. Sometimes, when I'm not on a several-month-long hiatus, and I, talk about food and stuff. I don't have any snacks with me right now, but I almost brought a box of Tim Tams with me, so
Oh, those are good.
it counts.
What?
Please.
What's
feed
that?
me.
Yeah.
Tim Tams?
Dim Tams?
Yeah.
Oh, they're like it's like an Australian cookie. It's like 2 cookies with a layer of mousse between them.
Actually, think penguins.
Okay.
Penguins.
Yep.
Like the
Penguins?
bird.
What the fuck?
That's
What?
what
That's,
they're
it.
called.
That's a UK
That's
thing.
what they're called.
You guys eat
Oh.
penguins
Okay,
alive?
yeah.
What?
No, they're definitely dead.
We
Oh.
eat penguins over here.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of like wafers with
They taste
mousse
like
in the
chicken,
middle, and then it's covered in like hard chocolate.
But not like
Yeah.
those cheap, flimsy cardboard American ones that you probably see in like the discount aisle of a
Like
grocery
the
store.
moon pie ones or whatever.
Yeah, these are like legit, like
Good.
quality cookies,
They're really
and they're
good.
friggin' delicious.
I want to go back to the thing. Do they taste like chicken? Or like.
Penguin?
The penguin, no.
Yeah.
They're definitely sweet flavored, not poultry flavored.
That's
Damn.
Why not
Kind of a
both?
relief. Not what I imagined a penguin would taste like, but
I mean.
Now you've got me
no,
thinking
I'm not gonna
about
get
that.
into. I'm not gonna get
Can
into.
we move on? I don't want to think about that.
yeah.
And you're
Okay.
welcome.
So obviously we've got a guest player today. I don't think we have anything else going on, really. There might be some subtle changes to the overlay over the next few weeks, so don't panic if you see anything happen. Just mind your own business.
I'm panicking.
I guess that's really it for now, right?
Just mind your business. That's
Okay.
Have you told chat how they can do stuff?
No, I forgot. Thank you.
I'll do it.
Points.
I'll raise my hand and do it.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you
Let's see
know,
if you
okay.
can, rock this.
You want to help us out as players and help us survive, maybe even help the DM one day. I don't know. That may be future things. The points
fun.
box below, you just collect them. Type in chat, have fun, collect your points, reward us with chat's blessing, which in the lower right corner where you see that dice says chat blessing too. Will save our lives more often than we need it to.
It really has.
Or if you are for the Pathfinder game, gives us a hero point, which does again save our lives more
a
than you
different
guys just save our lives.
That's still inspiration for them. There's an equivalent to the
Is it?
Pathfinder one. Yep, you guys can get inspiration.
Yeah.
For
What was the
Pathfinder?
hero point?
I thought
No,
it was
for-
No,
for
no,
this one.
for this one.
the 10,000.
Oh, well, I said in Pathfinder.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's like the same. It's like the same redemption.
This
Yeah.
is going great.
Yeah, you know what? This is my first time.
You know what? You did good. You
I
did
winged
good.
it.
And you did
Next
it without
time I'll
a script.
have a script.
You
Yeah,
did it without
next
a script.
time I'll have
so
a script.
bonus points. Bonus points.
I'll
Thank
do
you.
it. I'll do it. I'll do it next time.
Okay.
And they're not kidding. Chat's blessing saves lives. So,
What's like
Especially
pick
with our
five?
dice rolls.
Look at
Or
that.
ends
It's a
them.
blessing.
well, thank you very much.
Has anyone mentioned to Zaraha the dice curse that we have? No? Okay,
Oh,
cool.
No.
The
Don't-
what?
I mean,
You'll-
it's not
you'll
really
experience
a
it.
Don't talk
curse.
about it.
Yep.
She's
Listen,
gonna lift it. It's gonna be great.
I rolled single digits initiative every single Monday, so
Oh, Oh,
think
then
I
you'll
got
fit right in then. You'll fit
You are
right
the
in.
current record holder for the lowest initiative I've ever had a PC.
Oh
team,
yeah,
so-
what was it last week? -2.
-2. Yep.
Yep.
That's
So-
impressive.
That is
Thank you.
impressive.
Thank you.
That's
I
a
saw
pretty
the
good high
thing.
score.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one to beat.
Yes, high score. Yes.
High. Well,
Yes,
something like
yes.
that. All right. So let's get this game started, shall we?
Please.
In recap. Let me actually maybe get the music changed a little here. Do I have anything? Do I have recap music? Did I pick that out yet for this?
So,
Did I never do that?
guys, we're
Shit.
professionals.
No, really, we are. No, come back.
No, come back.
Okay. Well, you guys are in the country of Saragarda, and you've been dwelling in the settlement of Hummelbank for a little over a week now. You all came here for different reasons, but banded together kind of to first to clear your own names, and then to help the people of this settlement with a cultist and banditry problem. There were bands of brigands occupying the area, teaming up with ogres, goblins, raiding the merchant caravans in the region, making a menace of themselves, and the problem has been getting worse and worse as time went by. You were able to track the source of these, at least the local bandits, to a nearby moat house, where you learned that in addition to bandits, they were gathering sort of a small army of hired mercenaries from a distant country called Corvania. You skirmished with the Corvanians a couple of times, but ultimately were able to convince them to stand down while you faced off against the one who had been orchestrating all of this, who pulled them all together, Lareth the Beautiful, a dark cleric and necromancer. With the help of a little bit of wild magic, 4 coffin lids, a comical amount of duct tape, and some pretty solid strategy, you were able to bring Lareth down, and you even managed to do it without killing him. You strapped him up and carried him off to Hummelbank, where in your discussions with the Knight Commander of the Corvanians, or the ex-Knight, Ayako Kawa, you learned that there will be assassins coming for you when they find out what you did to Lareth. He warned you that there's bigger things afoot than just these bandits in the area, that the nearby Temple of Elemental Sin still exists, and worse, that there are elements there gathering power. And he said they would not take kindly to the loss of one of their up-and-coming stars. He encouraged you to lie low, to hide the fact that you had fought Lareth, to
That's what we
bide your
did.
time and maybe utilize a little guile. Your counter plan was to inform the leadership of Hummelbank, and after a lengthy discussion with the Mage Byrne and his warrior partner Rutger, you came up with the idea that you would announce to anyone who would listen in Hummelbank that you killed Lareth. You determinedly spread this information, got half the town drunk around the story, brought the ex-Corvanians into the community to serve as maybe hired help, gave them jobs, and to protect yourselves, buddied up in your room, your quarters. I think that was pretty much it, right?
I mean,
I just hope I
Oh,
wake
I
up
should also
swinging
mention,
someone.
you know that there is a spy in Hummelbank still. At least one spy. Someone, though, who is very highly placed, who was warning Lareth of everything that was transpiring here. You don't know who this spy is, and part of your idea around spreading this news is to draw out the spy and or assassins and try to use this to make Humblebank safe once and for all before determining what happens next. You all retired off to bed. All of you except one. One of you baked a little cake.
It was so sad.
It was so sad.
And
I almost cried.
Same.
the sun has risen over Humblebank.
Get cake, Bill. Is there any cake left?
I know you mentioned, Tim, that you didn't want to quite end the night there, so I weren't sure if there was something else you wanted to add before we
What could
went
I
to bed.
possibly want to add to that?
I don't know. I'm just, you know.
Nope.
You just want someone to come visit you
Horace,
at night, don't you?
Cora's gonna sleep in a
Yes.
bit.
Okay. Actually, before I leave us sitting on this town map, I wanted to let you guys see. I put your tokens in your respective rooms here at the inn. So you kind of have an idea of where your room is, where Kaylee and Telkarik were roomed at. And that's actually about it.
I like
So
it
we're-
that you know me so well that you placed me in between
Yeah.
both of them.
You can be the meat to our sandwich.
Hell yeah.
So I just wanted you to have like this idea of where your rooms are, so you have some context of like
That's
where
not the idea they're getting.
Oh, I know what they're getting. Oh, I know.
Question though.
Mm-hmm.
Which was our room before we bunked up? Or does it even matter?
I don't imagine that matters.
I shotgun this one.
I shotgun the one
these
with
two
the double.
are not actually available.
Damn it! I shotgun.
And I
This
can
one.
tell you that Philip Flash was in this room.
Oh,
Who the hell's Philip Flash?
it's like episode one stuff.
He's the
He's E3's friend, isn't it?
Oh,
Yes, friend.
Oh.
His best friend in the world.
he's gambling. He's into gambling and lying.
Mm,
okay.
got
So,
fast fingers. If we will take this one, if that one was available. Wait, is that offer? Is this
No,
like an
we're
apartment?
rooming together now.
Right.
I know we are now. I'm shotgunning the one I had before.
oh, wait a minute.
Retroactively
Don't have
shotgunning
that
a
one
room.
anymore.
Yes. I had
I'm
things in
taking
my
this
room
one.
that I needed to go pick up.
Yeah.
So
Take
for
this one with
clarity,
ornaments.
this one is a common room, and is like it's a silver a night, and there's no restriction to who gets to sleep there. Most of these rooms are 1 to 2 gold a night, and then there's this honkin' guy over here, which is actually a single room, but it's a suite.
Nice.
Why couldn't we have
That's-
I
that?
that's
don't
too
know.
big.
That's
It
5
seems
gold
like
a night.
Cora and I got a suite as well. Like we got the rug.
Yeah,
but
well,
they
how come
you
they
guys
got
are
a
good,
bear
but
rug and
Osler's
we
not
didn't?
giving you the best room in the inn for free.
I was gonna
Oh.
say we got
Yeah,
free
we're not
room and
paying at the
board.
moment.
I'll take
He
this one
gave
down
you
here.
relatively nice rooms, all things considered.
Mm.
This one's mine. Take that.
They're all ours. We buy the inn.
I'm gonna get up, do my morning routine, and
It's
I'm just gonna pat her on the head before I leave.
She's gonna.
Like not even hard enough to like wake you up. Just
No, my stomach hurts.
what was
Why?
that, Frank?
Ate too much cake.
why did you eat cake?
Oh, my birthday. Cake.
Junko's gonna be like, I will get you some tea, and she will go get her some.
There is no
Medicinal
cake
tea.
left downstairs, by the way.
Damn it!
Yeah, and it's a little after dawn at this point. There's probably really not anyone in here. Like there might be 1 or 2 just of the travelers down here having breakfast, and a very groggy Mrs. Gundagoot bringing people their breakfast and a little bit of juice. But otherwise,
Good
no.
morning.
Good morning, dear.
Where do I go get gift?
A gift?
Mm.
What kind of gift?
Like birthday? Juko's like clearly
dear,
out of
but
her element.
What what are you looking for? If you just want to shop around a little, I'd recommend the general store.
I've never gotten a gift.
Well, who's the gift for?
I'll lean in. Cora.
The little mousy girl who used the kitchen last night.
The naive one.
I'm gonna look surprised. Yes.
That makes sense. Well, take it from me. You want to talk to a baker.
Oh god.
Wow.
Okay.
Harsh.
And then, can I get the hot water
Oh, of course.
as well?
And she'll get out.
I'll give
a
her my
So
kettle.
there's actually a fireplace in the
Well, I'll give her my kettle.
common room. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She'll put it over the fireplace and kind of, well, she'll fill it with water and then let you put it over the fireplace so you can
Okay.
access it at your
Yeah.
leisure.
Alright, good. She knows me.
Is there any other morning people?
I would
Yes.
probably be sitting in our private room downstairs, just reading a book and drinking a cup of tea myself.
Okay. That's fine.
If
Door
he's
open, you
gonna
think?
get-
Okay.
Ithri's going to get up uncharacteristically early, but probably still later than most people.
What's wrong with you?
Fair enough. And
Yeah,
I would remind Therithiel, you don't actually sleep per se.
I was about to say that. I would have gotten
Mhm.
up and gone to my own room after everyone was asleep.
Your own room. Well, technically, they were, because you guys said you were going to be rooming together, they consolidated things so that you
Oh no!
weren't.
Did I walk to someone else's room?
Well, you were. It was the 3 and 2, right?
Yes,
Yep.
that was the
That's the
deal.
plan.
You stick
the,
to
the,
it,
the
Buster.
plan was they took you guys' other room keys so that they could give them out to other to paying customers, so that you were now only using 2 free rooms.
Well, then I walked into someone else sleeping, and I just walked back out silently.
We'll say it was an empty room because technically you would have a key to somebody who's in a room, but maybe the one. I gotta go.
You
back
know what?
To the map.
I just go back. I just go back downstairs with Cryptic.
It's fine.
I mean, with,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
with Drake gun.
The room right across the hall, we'll say. Go there. It's still open. It's clean. It's empty. Unlocked.
I will like to sit in the middle of the place, cross-leg, with bowl over my legs, and just meditate there for a little bit longer.
Got it.
Your snoring was too loud for him to meditate.
Listen,
I don't
dwarves
snore.
have really bad sleep apnea. It's they can't
Especially
help
when they're drunk. Drunk dwarfs.
Yeah, fair enough.
it. Okay. All right. So I would say, Dracon, you were downstairs. I guess I am gonna leave you guys on the inn map.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're making me.
I'll go back upstairs if you want me to.
No,
Use
it's,
those sexy maps.
it's fine. No, let's. Yeah, I was gonna say use it.
Let me drag myself. Where am I?
Just make sure you guys don't forget which 2 rooms are yours, or 2 in quotes. If there's any, if there were to be, say, a 3rd room that somebody
Wait
were
a minute.
occupying.
I was sleeping on the floor? What is that? That's racist, man.
You don't sleep.
I mean, if I like to lay down,
You were
there's
sitting on that.
nothing.
There's a chair.
You were sitting on that chair watching me sleep.
Anyway, I didn't. Actually,
Okay, yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, do that.
I wasn't positioning you guys per se. I was just throwing tokens into the rooms. You can
I
move them
know,
wherever you
I
want.
know. I'll be quiet.
Okay, so Dracon, you've come down there. Junko, I would assume you're in front of the fireplace. Though, if you'd prefer, there's a fireplace in the private room as well. You could have your tea with Dracon if you'd prefer.
Yeah, we're gonna have a quiet tea thing, and then I'm gonna go to the general store.
Is there anything you want to cover here in the morning?
I feel like I'd be the sort of morning person, like knowing Junko, it would be a polite nod and just continue to drink my tea and read my book in silence.
Okay.
Also, stores aren't open yet.
If you were to look in the room, you'd just see like a big lump on the bed. And that's where she's gonna stay until somebody comes to get her.
Oh.
Clutching her stomach.
And sometimes you hear like
Oh, I will. I forgot. I will go bring her some medicinal tea that I have.
Okay.
Oh, she'll reach out like a hand, take it back under the covers.
Like a sugar hangover.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to cover before I let Junko go to the general store?
Wait.
I would say my character is just quietly eating some food. Not
You
very
are a
much.
morning person.
She is.
Okay.
Just kind of observing anybody that's kind of moving about this early in the morning.
Okay.
How late is it if Junko's going to general store? Is it open yet?
Just
Is that
after
late?
dawn, probably like 7 in the morning at this point.
Okay. I would walk down and ask for some coffee and some breakfast, and then join Dracon at our booth.
Okay. They'll provide you with some breakfast, some coffee.
Does this character, as I pass her a couple times, does she look like she knows her way around a store?
Well, hold tight. Hold tight. We're not quite there yet. I would say there's am I assuming correctly that you would be kind of blending in with the general population at this point? Just kind of
Yes.
wearing very... So I would
Trying
say...
to stay out of sight, yes.
Yeah, you'd only see like 3 or 4 different, like, looks like working men and women who are in here just getting breakfast. I don't imagine any would stand out in particular, though, Nova, I will say, you do recognize some of these individuals as they were quite visible recently,
Last night.
of which I believe you recall. And I would say they would be known to you. You know who you're looking at. The one who's walking out the door now after making the tea is... Actually, why don't you describe your look as you're walking out the door, Junko?
So, you know, typical Asian rogue assassin garb. Black, got the mask on, always have the mask on. Her eyes are yellow and black, and if you stare too long, it seems like it's kind of moving. Maybe not, maybe it's imagination. Her hair is mainly black with, like, someone did a really bad hair dye job and just, like, forgot the front, and, like, there's some blonde bits all over the place, but, you know. She also has freckles that are kind of shiny.
Should show the image. Silly.
That one I can show, yes, actually. I can't show all of them, so I just have been kind of not showing any of them.
Do you need mine? Or can you show that?
Yours I can show. I wasn't going
Cool.
to, but...
No, just in case.
I just
Yeah.
meant for Saraha so she could see.
Yes. I mean, they're all publicly... You can go into the journal and see them all.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you'd
let's do
see
both.
her... and this one, from what you've seen, has largely avoided the spotlight a little too hard every time, because every time she's like tried to slip away, someone's been like, "Oh hey, it's her, let's go talk to that one." Like aggressively trying to stay away from the spectacle that was last night.
Until
Oh,
some
I
kids
still have the doll in
cornered
my
her the
nightstand,
room.
by the way.
Okay, so that'd be next to Cora, probably. Well, within sight of Cora.
What? Wait, what?
Cora's-
I
Cora's-
love the description. Has a lot of weapons. She likes tea. Love
Oh,
it.
that is
And
also
that
a
is-
thing. Like, she has a lot of weapons all over her.
They
Like,
would be
she has a
very
dart band right here.
unfamiliar types of weapons too. A very strange style.
Okay.
Okay. So, Junko. Actually, Well, yeah, because no one else is really doing anything before she goes out to the store, correct?
Yeah.
I don't
Sure.
think I saw her leave, so yeah, I just go with Dracon.
Oh,
I was
I'm
gonna
not hiding
say-
it.
I was
Yeah, but
going
I
to
came
say,
in
as
after you.
Ferrifial enters the room, I'll just say to him, "Good morning, Master Ferrifial. What do you have for breakfast there?"
Good morning, Master Dracon. Ham, bacon, cheese, bread, and some coffee.
Oh, I think I drank a little bit too much last night. I should probably get myself something to eat. I don't usually drink. And then
Yes. Go ahead.
I was going to say, then I'll just stand up, place my book down on the table, and just begin to walk to the bar.
No, I hold him back and I sit him back down. It's
Uh,
okay, Master Dracon. Here, take this, and I give him my plate and give him my coffee.
I don't drink coffee. You can have this one, but if you don't mind getting me another cup of tea.
Of course, Master Dracon.
Here, and I was going to give this to Mrs. Gundagoot, and I'll hand him just one gold piece. Please
This
give
is-
this.
This is for just guts.
Well, we've been getting a lot of stuff for free recently, and they have been our most gracious hosts, and I know we've had more than one gold's worth of food and lodgings, but a
Of
little
course.
bit of, you know,
I
Yes.
agree with you 100%. With your blessings, then I shall give her this coin.
thank you. And I'll
Alright.
start tucking into the food.
Okay. Yeah, and you already mentioned what the breakfast consists of, and that's actually pretty much spot on. Okay, so as Therithiel leaves the little VIP room that you guys have been frequenting, you get a better look at him, Nova, as he approaches the bar. Therithiel, what do you generally look like?
I am pretty tall, being a dwarf. I'm pretty skinny.
Elf.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, did I say dwarf?
You
Oh my-
did.
Really
The other thing.
Secrets!
I'm super high. I mean, I'm not two
6
dwarfs
foot
stacking
dwarf.
top of each other. I swear to God.
In a trench coat.
Under a trench coat, yeah. I have olive-colored skin. I have hazel eyes with gold and green hue. I have leather jerkins. Black long hair. A bow is always on me. I have a rapier on my left hip, and a whip on my left hip. I'm kind of graceful when I walk, but not really. I have kind of like a swagger to me.
Like someone who knows how to move if they want to.
Yeah.
Knows how to get attacked by bears.
Well,
I do that very well.
Okay. as you
Um,
approach the bar, the Lady Gundagoot spots you. Oh, hello. Can I get you something else?
Yes. Can I have another plate of breakfast, please? And
course.
also, this is for Mr. Dracon and myself. And I give her 3 coins, 3 gold
You
coins.
don't have to do that.
You
You're
and
heroes.
You and Mr. Gundergoot have given us a lot of concessions, and this is just a small appreciation.
Oh,
from
thank
us.
you. Archael, bless you. She'll take the coins and put them in a little purse.
Kind of give her a slight nod and just wait there.
Okay. And she'll go into the kitchen. For a moment, you and one other patron are the only ones at the bar at present. Novacree, would you say generally what you look like as you're seated at the bar with your own breakfast?
Yeah. Okay. She's probably about. She's sitting down. If she stood up, she'd probably be about 5'7". She's quite thin. Almost kind of looks like if a ghost had a human form. She's very pale. She has very long, white, silvery hair. It's pretty straight, and she's wearing just like a simple leather chest piece with some green cloth under it. She has a necklace on that has like a moon gemstone. And most notably, she is missing half of her left arm.
Probably that last detail is what would catch your eye, Therithiel, I would think.
So she's kind of, she seems like she's kind of awkwardly still getting used to only having one arm as she's eating. So, but she's trying not to make eye contact or
Well, I mean,
call
being
attention
that
to herself.
being that you're the only one there at the moment, good morning to you. How are you this fine morning?
Very well. Thank you. Yourself?
I am doing quite well. Despite yesterday's festivities, I am doing well, thank you. I haven't seen you here before. Are you new in town?
Sort of. Yes. You all were celebrating something?
Yes, and I point over at the helmet. We're celebrating that. A fine victory we had over
And
the... Go ahead.
You killed him, or?
Well, not me per se. It was a group effort, of course.
But he's
But
gone. Like.
yes, he is deceased.
Make a
And the
deception
world-
check.
The world is better for it.
Totally dead, like never coming back, bro.
Yeah, we killed him.
Now,
yes.
just for the record, normally I wouldn't have PCs rolling
It's
charisma
a
rolls
19.
against one another, but given that you've just met and such, I feel like this might be a necessity.
19.
Okay, you can oppose that with insight if you want to.
I would like to. I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Nice.
You belong with the
Dang.
group.
no
My
reason yet
insight
to-
bonus is so good
the
too.
curse begins.
Welcome. Now you know how we feel. Everything we're good at, we fail horribly. Everything we're mediocre at, we excel.
You find no real reason to doubt what he's saying.
Well, thank you for taking care of him.
Yes, well, we believe it's for the betterment of the town. That's
Probably
such...
of the whole world, I would say.
Yes. But that is what we do. And I kind of give her a wink.
She very awkwardly looks back down at her food.
Right
Just
about
like-
this moment, Mrs. Gundagoot returns with 2 plates, one with some slices of fruit, the other with your eggs, bacon, and so on, and sets them down. Here you are, dear.
Thank you.
Just the
Appreciate
one?
it. Just the one for now, yes.
All right.
I give her a slight nod. Well, you have a very great day.
You as well.
Just give her a slight nod and just walk back with Dracon.
Okay.
She just like watches him leave very closely.
Like creepily close or just
No,
like,
just-
right,
She's just enjoying me walk away with my...
Mm.
No, never mind.
The view.
Love to
the
see
elf
you go.
booty.
Love to see you go. Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot the... let's just say we got the tea with that order.
Okay.
Oh, you forgot my tea.
Well,
boy?
there's a kettle. Didn't Junko get a kettle
I
going in
think
there?
she took that back to her room.
thought
But
that was
it's
just a
my
cup.
tea.
Yeah, but Junko's
Oh.
tea is kind
Jiko
of.
doesn't like to share.
Oh, right. It's not English style tea.
Exactly.
Right. Got it.
I mean, I'll
would
go back out for the tea.
if I say I was, oh, I don't know. Never mind.
Okay. Let's cut over to Junko then. So, Junko, you were leaving the inn,
Yes.
going north up the... And you know where this is because you guys have been there before. It's north up the road past the empty town hall, past a couple of shops and a homestead. Across a little, kind of a quaint stone bridge over the river. And there's a little path that goes to the left to the money changer, and then to the right to the general store, which is where you're going. There we go.
I would like to find a trinket for her. Maybe, I don't know, not very affectionate, but Cora seems to like this kind of stuff, so maybe like necklace, I guess?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I'm just saying what I'm trying to look for.
You pass under a shield and lantern hanging from chains above the door. The shield being painted, showing a sword and a hunk of cheese on the front of the shield. Making your way inside, you can see the entire front building is filled with various goods, while there's a yard and a barn out back, and a large sign and smell indicating that horses and mules are for sale as well. Inside, you can see that there are basically no customers yet. There are 3 men, or rather 2 men and a boy, who are kind of fronting the store. They're tidying things up, restocking some shelves. One of the men, who's kind of taller and more gangly almost, notices you. Oh, hello. Bit early for shopping, isn't it?
Do you want me to go?
No, of course not. Of course not. What can I help you find?
I looking for gift for birthday. I don't know what to get.
A birthday? Do you know their interests?
She's religious?
Oh. Perhaps
True.
some, what would you call those? Perhaps some of our signature iconography. We have a few statuettes over here, of course. We have candlesticks, silverware and platters, emblemized, of course, matching sets. And like he'll continue to kind of go through different knickknacks. They don't have a lot of the knickknack side of things. It's all very like practical stuff that they're selling here.
Yeah. Is that like a row of baguettes, by the way, or are those like swords and stuff? I can't tell.
Swords and such.
Yes.
Okay.
They do sell bread here.
Fire a baguette.
There is food and seasonings and herbs.
Just say go see a baker.
Do they have a
Be good.
staff?
Yes.
I would like to look at the staff. Is anything that kind of like has the colors of Archael?
Out of staves?
Yes.
I mean, not on its own, though. If you inquire, the individual who's kind of been following you around says, "We can customize if you'd like. It is simple enough. Bit
How
of
much
paint.
would that be?
I'm glad you asked. Give me a moment. Just a quarterstaff?
Yep.
Oh, come on, give me some prices. There we go. A moment. One more moment.
And another one. Okay, sure.
Three silver pieces.
For the staff?
Another
Or-
2 if you'd like the custom job.
How good is the staff?
It seems like it's solid, workable, average.
Love average, though. I don't know if this is the Estelle in me speaking, but...
I would like to remind you, you are in a literal country store.
I am aware.
That's the Avery in you. What are you talking about?
So, here's what we're gonna do. Can I get, what colors are Arcale, first off? Colors do they usually represent?
I will say his symbol is a staff with 2 wings coming off of it and a vine growing up it.
Yeah, that much I remember. It's the colors for like the what the priests
Probably
wear.
like black and blue.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
bruise.
I will bruise you.
With that stuff.
But the bruiser.
The
I will-
emphasis would be on the blue more than the black.
Okay. Do you have cloth actually? Blue and
Cloth?
black? Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have cloth.
Can I get a yard of blue and a yard of black?
Of course. Those will be 2 silver each.
Okay, I'll pay for it. And then, do they have a holy symbol of Arcale in here?
Holy symbols of
Mhm.
Arcale.
Mm-hmm.
We don't, but you are more than welcome to go just up the path to the church, where I understand they love to give them out. I'm sorry, I don't believe we've been acquainted. My name is Ramos.
Ramos, I am Junko.
He'll offer a hand.
Are you the spy?
Did you do it?
I will shake his hand. I won't shake his hand. We don't really... Do we really do that? I can't remember. That
not
little detail.
domestically. The only thing that you culturally reject in its entirety, no matter the circumstance, is bowing. Something like this, it's to
Okay.
your discretion.
I have gloves on, so I'll shake his
Okay.
hand.
Okay. And he'll, it's just a single quick shake, and he'll release.
Just...
You're one of the ones that was coming from the moat house, no?
Unfortunately, I am known here.
Yes, I dare say. That was quite a spectacle you put on last night.
What spectacle.
Why, your friends at the inn.
I actively avoided it.
Well, I would imagine you had to have heard. Half the village could hear.
I see.
It is good work that you and your friends are doing.
Can I
It's
do a
bad
sense
for
meta?
business. Insight.
Insight? Oh, yeah. Wrong edition. Where is mine?
Where's my dice? I just realized I didn't have my dice in front of me.
Oh, good, because I'm fixing my character sheet. So, plenty of time.
I already rolled.
Yeah.
21.
21?
Nice.
Let me see.
Like I said, Saraha. Thing.
What's
not
wrong with
really
us today? We're
good.
really good.
Because I'm taking all the bad rolls for you. That's what's happening
Okay,
today.
okay. That's what it is.
You're really getting a sleazy vibe off of him, like that he's just giving you a lot of bad vibes. Like this is not someone who you'd really want to turn your back on or leave your coin purse sitting on a table in the presence of.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna purchase my cloth, and I'm going to respectfully leave.
Okay.
Sorry that it's bad for business.
Nothing to be sorry for now. You've dealt with it. It's very good now. Business can continue.
Yes. Yes, it can. And I will begrudgingly go to the church!
Indeed.
They can give you more pamphlets.
Okay.
You heathen.
I think at this point we're gonna cut back to the inn for a little while
Yep.
because E3, you said you were getting up early for you, right?
Yeah.
We'll say that's about now.
Okay. Ithri's going to come down. Is Osler about?
Hold that
Or
thought.
is
So
it-
first, let me just mention, because where you'd be coming down from is right here. It's well visible. Nova, you see someone descend the stairs. Another recognize. This was the speaker, the one who actually told the entire story. E3, would you go ahead and describe your general look and demeanor as you walk down these steps?
Ithri looks demeanor. I don't know. So Ithri is a dwarf, quite obviously, pale skin, big red bushy beard with like ties in it to make it neat. No hair. Has like good quality traveling clothes and quite a nice shirt underneath that, although it probably looks like it's been ruined since it was bought. Massive hammer, although that'd be on the back, and always carrying his rucksack. Probably looks sort of cheery, but not as cheery as usual. Definitely not as cheery as last night.
Okay. All right, so you come down looking for Osler. He's not immediately apparent. You can see his wife, who's currently visible, but in the kitchen. And you can hear one of their kids yammering on in the kitchen, but out of sight.
Is there a serving person on the floor at the bar or around the tables, or is there anyone who works here?
It'd probably be the wife at this point.
I'd just call out. I don't know if we have a name. Miss Gundageet.
Oh, hello. Good morning. She'll come back right out of the kitchen, like barking out some quick instructions to the kids, and then making her way to the counter. Breakfast for you?
Yes, please. Some breakfast meats, but also, do you happen to have a red wax candle?
Candle? We have. I don't know about red wax. I'll have to look.
It's not urgent, but if you do, that'd be lovely.
I'll go take a look if you'll hold just one moment.
Thanks.
She's gonna head back into the kitchen, leaving you kind of awkwardly standing alone at the counter with the earlier described individual.
Ithri would probably just nod, but stay quiet.
Well, I mean, it depends how tall the counter is.
I presume the counter is like... I'm not a hobbit in a human town. I presume like I can at least see over the top of it.
Yes. Dwarves are, I would argue, the perfect height for seeing over a bar.
Very experienced at
Yeah, designed from the ground up for the optimal bar experience. Okay. Well, it takes probably 3 or 4 minutes before you can hear her coming back up from the cellar. And let's see.
I think Ithri would like be quite, I don't know if subtle is the word, probably quite obviously trying to suss out the person at the bar, but looking like he isn't trying to suss out the person at the bar. Just like,
I guess while you're doing that,
'cause of
she'll
that
just
arm.
say, "Oh, you were the loud one last night, yes?"
The loud one.
I've been called that before, yeah.
I
Sorry,
don't
I
mean it
didn't-
as an offense. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I didn't keep you up or anything today. It was a bit of a celebration, I think.
Right.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thanks. Yeah, it was a bit. Were you here for the whole story?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit soured, but I think good overall. Awkward
She's-
silence.
Two awkward people.
So
just like,
awkward. Yeah.
About this point is when she comes up. I'm sorry, dear, we don't have any red, but I have some violet candles and some blue. And
Not
some
a problem. I'll just take the meat.
All right. I'm sure you could get some at the General Traders. Sure.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Is Osler up yet? Or is he
Osler?
about?
No, not for another few hours, I'm thinking.
Okay. Do you know?
Sleeps heavy on Sundays.
No, normally I do as well. Do you know Elmore's family?
Oh. Yes. They live just down the way.
I haven't met them. I got told by Osler where their house was, and I wondered. I don't know the people, but I wondered if they'd appreciate a visit. It's a bit. Yeah,
I think it'd
don't know
mean a
what
lot
do.
to him.
Okay, I'll.
Derek's the one you'll want to talk to.
Is
His
that
father.
okay?
And normally I'd say you'd probably want to talk to Otis too, but well, he's been away. Oh, this'll devastate them.
Yeah.
Well, such are the times, I suppose. She'll.
Hopefully they'll be better now, and Elmore was part of that.
Yeah.
And he'll just take the meats and walk off.
Okay.
A very awkward point, just like.
And at this, like, she'll come over and top. If you are you a juice drinker, tea, coffee? What do you think you got over there?
He would be a tea drinker, and she probably would have taken 2 bites out of her breakfast and pushed the plate away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like high-end fancy food for the setting. Like, it's very expensive. It's a lot of seafood, a lot of like bacon, a lot of fat stuff. And she'll top your tea off and make sure everything's good. And cycling over, I guess. So E3, are you going to join the others then?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to cover there?
Good morning, Master E3.
Morning.
You were
How
up early today.
Yeah, I wanted to go and see Elmore's family before, hopefully, it's probably too late, but before there's too much word about last night that's spread around.
I think that's impossible now after last night, but
Yes, but I wanted to see them respectfully soon.
I was
agree.
wondering if after breakfast I would like to go and see Byrne and possibly sell this necklace. Did any of you two want to come with me?
We should stick together.
Should we go to Elmore's family home together too? Or did you want
That
to do
wasn't my
alone?
point. I would love some company. I don't know them very well. I'm not good at this stuff. If you're willing to come with,
I owe him that much at least.
Would I know them, Tim? Did they move in since I was gone, or
They. How long ago was that? Would have been.
I'd have to check.
about
my
80 years ago, wasn't it?
I'm not
I
too
would say they
sure.
probably were there, but I would say Elmore and Otis were probably not yet born.
I think I was in that city, Vigamount, for probably about 40 years.
Yeah.
30, 40 years, thereabouts.
They would have been a young, newly married couple
Okay.
at the time.
But I probably wouldn't have known them. Okay. I will keep you company if you need. I am not the best when talking to people about loss, but it is something that needs to be done, so
I don't think they need a lot of time for us. Just want to pay respect and give them the truth of the matter if they don't have it already.
should we go as soon as we've had our breakfast then?
No, yeah, I need some food to stomach this.
That
Are
should
they
be the
talking
first
with the
place
door
we should
open?
go.
Yes. Mind you, like it's a ways
It's a
away.
large- Okay.
But if you could make a perception check if you want to see if you can hear what they're talking about.
Yeah. I don't think I'd understand it, but 12.
12. I would say you can only pick out about 1 in 5 words.
Okay.
For the most part, like they're a little far away. And mind you, it's a pretty quiet morning. If you wanted to get closer, you could probably pick out a lot more of what they're saying.
I'll move like 2 seats down the bar. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
I would like to point out my idea was to sit because the door being open to face out to see the room, but I don't know how much I'd be able to see from like the chair where I'm at. Just to let you know.
Noted. And I'm assuming she's not like,
Yeah, she's
you know, but-
just, if she can pick up words, she'll pick up
Right,
words.
you guys are
but
just
that's pretty much
conversing.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Bold choice, though. Technically, your back is to the front door.
Ugh, I hate that.
That's the worst. But you've got a good view of the stairs and the VIP room and the fireplace and the helm.
Yeah, she keeps staring at it.
And just for your benefit, the interior of the inn common room is very very classical styled. Like these are oak columns supporting a timbered ceiling. There are little candled chandeliers with deer antlers hanging on them, hanging from a few points over the long wooden tables. Kind of a, not quite a roaring fire, but a warm, chipper little fire in the fireplace. Not that it's ever cold in Saragarda. And of course, just regular, fairly clean windows.
Okay.
One thing that Ithri would just have looked at on the way to the room is he last night he poured out a drink and put it on the mantle below the helm.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still there?
No, I would say somebody probably
Okay.
moved that.
How dare they?
I drank it.
Yeah, somebody meant Dracon. Okay.
That's what
You're feeling so rough this morning.
Yeah.
Gonna cut back to Junko again. This
What
time,
about me?
you said you were staying up there till somebody comes and gets you.
Okay, but does the tea actually help?
Fair point.
Are you clutching the doll that Ava had up there? The Junko had?
What is this doll?
Just clutching a cup.
She was like locked into a room, and some kids gave her a doll.
Oh yeah, that's
She
right.
was a hero.
Yeah,
just
kids
sitting-
gave her a creepy doll.
I'm gonna.
Oh, so Billy,
Whoa.
you're kind of quiet.
I can hear him.
Am I
Yeah.
better now?
Yes.
Oh, I
Did,
didn't notice.
did the tea help or no?
Make a Constitution saving throw with advantage, we'll say. Medicinal tea.
Ah. 14?
14? Yeah, honestly, it did. It settled your stomach nicely. There's still a little discomfort, but it's not bad.
I will throw the covers off.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at that doll.
Okay. It looks like it's
Kinda like-
handmade.
Look around the room, like. I'll squeeze it.
It's stuffed with straw.
You die.
I'll set it back where I found it. Did I remember to get a bucket last night?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay, then I will start the process.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cora wasn't drinking last night, though, was she?
Correct.
No.
She wasn't there for the celebration, really.
I mean,
She
you'd have
went to
heard a
take
lot of it going on.
She went to take a bath most of the time,
And then
she
came
was
down
kind
to
of-
the end bit.
and good, yeah, was kind of there
Yeah,
at the end.
exactly. They both came down towards the end.
Okay. That would take a fair bit of time. So I think we're gonna cut over to Junko at the church, the Temple of Archael.
Okay.
Fun times.
Our favorite place.
So the Temple of Archael. You stop outside of like the large front doors. You can see the celestial runic font over the door, blessing this church in the name of Archael and Halos.
She's gonna take a moment and just stare at it. It's a little sad. And she'll continue.
Okay. Let me scroll on down here just a little bit. Since now I have this map, I feel like I should actually know what these rooms are. Stepping into the main hall of the temple. There's actually a few people in here already. The place is floored in a well-polished wood with a wooden ceiling and wooden pillars extending all the way to the roof high overhead. The walls have been painted in pastoral scenes, and tinted glass mosaic windows of many shades of color allow light into the hall. There's no benches, no pews, no stools, nothing of that sort. And as you have done this before, you would know, walking forward, the temple opens to the left into the processional.
Is that where I find the statuette and I can go?
Well, you see Father Calamore standing kind of here.
Does he see me?
He's been approaching. So there's also, this is where most of the worshippers are gathered. Like there's people coming up here. He kind of visits each group or individual, praying a little with them. The floor in here, by the way, is of a lighter wood, and the walls are deep blue, sprinkled with starbursts in a black leaf.
Okay.
And when he sees you, he kind of pauses in his words to another, what looks like a family, an older man and woman, and a group of younger men, two younger women, and then a whole mess of children. And he like shakes the oldest man's hand for a moment and then steps away to approach you, kind of smiling a little bit.
My mask is still on, but I'm like frowning.
Oh, he feels it. Good morning to you, Miss Junko.
Good morning.
Archael's blessings upon you.
Internally bleeding.
There's just a very slight twitch of his mouth, like he's trying not to smile more. What brings you to our temple today?
I was wondering if I could acquire a holy symbol of Archael. And she like struggles the words.
Of course. I'm glad you've come. Walk with me. And he's going to start walking further into the temple. He'll take you into... which one is 4? The bottom left room. Like, he'll open the door and... It's okay. You can join me in here. It's quite fine. I must confess, I thought after our last discussion that you had quite finished with Archael and matters of faith.
It is not for me.
No?
No.
And what do you have in the absence of faith?
Do I need something?
Well, there are words for the complete absence of all faith, but I would imagine you would not prefer such words. I'm looking simply for what you do have.
Ghosts. Sorry. Tortilla chip. I have ghosts. They whisper. They keep me company.
And what do they say to you?
You want to let me do a bluff check at this point?
If you want to lie.
I'm already lying.
Well, technically, when you said faith isn't for you, I don't know if that was a lie, was it?
The ghost part was.
Was it,
Not
though?
quite there.
I don't think that was.
I'm not high enough level for that yet.
That's like your level 3 ability.
No, this is when I hurt people.
Oh, you also your shifting proficiency is literally them teaching you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. Oh, then yeah, I'm not lying.
Yeah, you don't have to roll
Yay,
anything.
I'm
You're
truthful.
totally yeah.
Yay, I'm accidentally truthful.
Question, guys, I swear.
They give knowledge when I seek it.
Learning from one's ghosts. There's wisdom in that. You didn't actually, notice, but he has a holy symbol of Archael in his hand, and he'll hand it out to you.
What kind is it? Wood, silver.
It's,
Gold.
it's wood. But
Platinum.
nice. It's not rough.
Like
it looks
buffed
like-
out and everything.
Yeah. It's elegant.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you. Your company has done much good for the church and the community. Archael and Halos, do not forget those of compassion and righteousness, or those who act in service to their community.
Yes. Who is Halos?
I'm glad you've asked. Halos is the god of the sun and community.
Oh,
God
okay.
venerated by farmers and those who govern in small villages. In many parts of Saragada, he is seen as archaic, not unlike the old faith, but as he is my patron god, I believe there is some merit to be learned. I believe that the old ways and the new have their places in society. Halos represents that which has moved forward with time, which has evolved. Grow.
All Junko can think is it's bent the knee.
Well, it is very clear which cleric is in charge around here.
I appreciate this. I will be going now.
I do hope you'll return this evening for my sermon. It would be lovely to see you.
If
You are
Cora
welcome in
wishes
this
to
community.
come, I will go.
And he'll let you go. There's a few people who are looking at you and a few whispering. Some kind of giving you the, that look that a certain crowd would have for
So
somebody walking
judgmental.
into a church in leather and a mask.
If I see these stares, I will stare daggers back at them.
They'll look away. No one's feeling
Yeah,
confrontation.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
I thought, bitch.
And after this, you were heading back to the inn?
Yes. Before I go, I will take some time to braid the colors together and make it like an add-on to tie it to her existing staff.
Ah, okay.
So it will be stationary. I would do it in a... You know the weaving on swords, like the Asian swords, how
Yeah.
they do that? I would have it weaved like that,
Yeah.
and then given the opportunity to have her staff, I'd do it on that too.
Make a... dexterity check
Oh, thank God.
in this case.
Natural one.
5, 8 total.
8? Okay. Yeah, you tie it on. Do the best you can. I mean, it doesn't... It's okay. It might not be the most practical in a fight with that on, but
The little
it looks
trinket.
nice. It looks nice. It looks very nice. Okay.
I'll tug it a few times to make sure it doesn't break off.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
So, moving back to the inn. What do you guys want to do?
I don't suppose either of you happen to have a red wax candle, do you?
Let me check my bag. I do not, Master Ephraim. I'm sorry. Why do you need a red candle?
That's okay. I just wanted to decorate the helm.
I also do not have one.
Do we?
But perhaps we get one at the general store.
I mean, it's not urgent. Do we want to regroup with the ladies before we see Elmore's family, or?
I have not seen Junko or Cora. I wonder if they are okay.
Miss Junko left the inn about an hour or so ago. I think Yeah.
Perhaps I should go check on Miss Cora.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I hope Junko's coming back. Well, I mean, there's no rush. We can have breakfast first, but
I am ready to go whenever you guys are.
I just want everyone to have the opportunity to go if they desire.
Of course.
I will go check on Cora. However, before I go up the stairs, I do notice that Nova had moved over. Make a note of that, and then
Head
walk
upstairs?
upstairs. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you
It's
know
really
where
just.
you know where the ladies' room is.
You know where the ladies' room is?
That sounds creepy as hell.
I mean, I know I'm a little creepy, but that's just a little bit extra creepy, you know?
Poorly phrased.
I'm not sure. about that.
I do knock on the door. Cora,
Yes, don't come in.
I don't come in. Is everything
Don't come-
okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, we
I'm-
are downstairs if you
decent.
wish to join us.
Yeah, just give me a few minutes.
Okay. I kind of just think about it for a little bit. Then I just shake my head and go back downstairs to rejoin the group.
Okay.
I wait and hear him walk away.
You're a better man than Dracon.
The old pervy man Dracon.
I wouldn't go that far.
You have access to a mirror this time, Cora.
Oh, thank God. I mean, Archael.
So this time, given a few minutes work, your hair, while wet, has taken on an oily black sheen.
Great. I will get dressed. I wasn't lying. I was indecent. I will get dressed, my cloak on, head downstairs.
Okay. All right, so this time you see a fourth figure coming down the steps, and this one is a little less familiar. You only saw her once or twice the previous night. It was clear she was familiar with the other masked woman, so part of this group, and she was in the story, but she's probably the one you saw the least. What does she look like, Ash?
I don't know.
Well, tell us.
I will.
Jeez,
Um,
I don't know. Listen to you.
They look like
So she has trying to think of how to describe it. So she's got monk clothing, but it's not like the typical clothing. It's kind of like a sleeveless kind of vest going down, and there's a lot of blue, and there's belts tied around her waist, and she's got kind of poofy pants where the they stop like at the ankle, so that there's nothing that can like catch on her feet. And she's wearing these very light form slippers. Not like a mage's slippers, definitely for traveling, but very light and practical. You can't really see too much of her hair because she does have her hood up, but it is black. And it would go down to her butt, but she kind of has it up tight in the back. And her eyes, she has one blue and one is orange. And she does have a quarterstaff kind of attached in a little, I don't know what you would, like a harness on her back.
Sort of like Aang.
Yeah. And very visible is a holy symbol of Archael, which I described earlier. I think that's it.
Okay.
Do I notice her at the bar? Is she looking at me?
I mean, there's a couple. There's a handful of people seated at different tables. There's only one person at the bar, but.
I see her writing notes in her little notebook.
What's your passive perception?
It's 12.
12. I would say she probably doesn't really stand out.
Well, I beeline to the bar.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Did you do it?
Mrs. Gundagoot. Good morning, Cora.
Oh, Mrs. Gundagoot. Thank you for letting me use your supplies last night.
Thank you for cleaning up.
Of course. It went really well, I think. Maybe a little too well.
Oh?
Didn't pick up.
Oh, everything, it's all fine.
Oh.
Had a bit of a...
For everybody's sake, you said I ate everything, right?
It's
Yes.
all gone.
It's
Yeah,
all
okay.
gone.
I mean, you gotta get rid of the evidence somehow, right?
Goodness. Well,
I
that
had a
must
bit
have
of a-
been one fine birthday celebration.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Which reminds me, happy birthday, dear.
well, thanks. Scratches her head. Do you know where everybody else is? Are they in that
She'll
in
point
our room?
at you guys' room, yep. They're in there. And your other friend went out. She hasn't come back yet.
Oh, Junko?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just running some errands.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
That sounds normal. Yep.
Oh, hello. I'll wave at the lady at the bar. And then I'll leave before.
Yeah. She's just like eyeing your symbol and looking increasingly more uncomfortable.
It's kind of like one of those friendly, like you meet somebody's eye and they're like, oh. So that's
Yeah.
pretty much what she did. Then she skips off into this room.
Wow, that tea really worked a number on you, didn't it?
She froze up.
Good morning. I burst into the room.
Hello, Miss Cora. Good morning.
Morning, Cora.
Is everything all right, Miss Cora?
Yeah, why would you think anything's wrong?
Don't know. You seemed quite scared when I went to go look for you.
I was just naked. I didn't want you to come in.
Oh,
Understandable. Understandable. Please join us.
Sit down at the table.
Cora, two things.
Yes.
We're planning to go and see Elmore's family this morning. Did you want to come with?
Yeah, I would like
Okay.
to see them. Pay my respects.
Yes. Do you think Junko would want to come? Should we wait for her to get back?
We shouldn't leave her alone, not when we know there's people out looking for us, maybe.
I agree, but she's already alone.
Right. We shouldn't have done that, first of all.
I-
Second of all, we
I-
shouldn't let her do it again.
Okay. The second one was, do you happen to have a red wax candle?
Oh. I did last night.
Has it gone?
I used it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Sorry, what did you need it for?
Oh, just a thing. It's not urgent. It's fine.
Is it your birthday?
No, why would you ask that?
Candles had a birthday.
Candles are candles, Cora.
Oh, I meant like when I said candle, I meant like a candle, like a useful one, not like a
Useful.
Oh, like a big candle.
yeah.
Oh, I don't have any.
Why would you carry around like birthday like decoration candles? That sounds very strange.
Oh,
Cora, are you
that's
sure you're okay?
weird. Yeah, why? I'm
Be
fine.
free.
Perhaps you should eat something.
I am kind of. Well,
Did you want me to get you something to eat, Miss Cora?
she's like eating some bacon she found on the table. Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Hands off my
it's
plate.
supposed to be okay.
Hands off my plate.
I saw Miss Junko this morning. I should have probably went with her now that you mention it.
Or
I
told
should
me to
have-
wait.
We were supposed to be all tag teaming, but I mean, if anyone can handle themselves, it's Junko.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's really
that's-
strong.
That's true, yes. But
wouldn't
yes, we should wait for her.
Why do you guys have
How-
high hopes?
How long ago did she leave, Master Dracon?
About an hour and 10 minutes, perhaps.
The
Do you
front
think we
door
should-
opens. Junko, you've gotten back by now.
Do you think we should go check the growth for bears?
No.
Could
Oh
have
no, I hate
got-
making jokes. It's horrible.
Could I have gotten also a baguette on my way back?
It's going back to the general store?
No, just on my way back here.
You'd have to go to the general store to get a baguette.
No.
Oh,
No.
I don't like that guy.
Then never mind.
No.
Yeah.
When they
What
have
was his name again?
Ramos.
Ramos.
Or
Ramos.
Ramos.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Junko.
I see
What?
Cora.
Oh, that tea really helped.
Good. I'm glad.
Have you got tea for
Cora?
hangover?
Why are you hiding something behind your back?
I will tuck it into my sash because I have one of those, and I'll go. I'm not hiding anything.
Whoa. Okay.
My
Go on.
back will not turn to them.
Magic.
Just scoots along the wall.
Sidestep.
No, I have my back towards the door still. What did you have planned?
I'm gonna see Elmore's family.
Yeah, I wanted to pay respects
Oh.
and give them the truth of what happened.
Oh. Okay.
Don't feel like you have to.
It'll only be a quick trip.
We just should stick together, but you don't have to go inside.
Can I stay here?
No.
Whoa. That's the most forceful Cora's ever been.
Where have you been this entire campaign?
It's not safe.
I think it would be safe here than anywhere else. No.
Safe is with us.
I mean, I feel like if you stayed in the main room
I
with
mean,
where there's other people that can see you, it should be
It
fine.
might be
Considering-
okay, I guess.
considering they said assassins, which is the word they used, I feel like no matter where you are, especially alone, I don't think you are safe, Miss Junko.
Right as he says that, there's like a knock at the door entrance, and Nova's standing there.
My back is now facing this thing.
I just
I like
stare
spring
at her.
like a cat, just like jump back.
Hello there, Miss.
Well
May-
met again, Miss.
May we
and
help you?
I go like
Um,
this, trying to inquire her name, Miss.
Oh, hi. My name's Nova Cree. I was
Well
just
met.
hoping, you all could tell me how you killed, the necromancer.
Oh,
I know that's a
Rolly!
weird request, but
Oh.
I'd like details.
I slit his throat.
It was her, the scary one.
I pointed at
I mean,
E3. This one here, smash his head in. Then I point at Junko. That's one, cut his throat.
Cora just does this.
I mean that's the short version. Yeah.
Was you not there for the story last night, Miss Novacree?
I was. I just thought maybe you were leaving details out for,
Do you
What do you
usually?
inquire?
I think if anything, I added additional details in.
Right.
But why did you inquire such information?
She kind of holds up her arm, her left arm, and goes, I have some personal stake in the necromancer.
My condolences and apologies.
I don't.
Excuse me for being very forward, but what happened?
Oh, it's kind of.
Would you
a
like to
long
sit
story.
down? We have breakfast here.
Yeah, I get up and make, or like tell her that chair's empty. Get up and move to the corner.
She kind of hesitates for a second,
Please.
and then
I mean,
will.
you just walked into the room and knocked on the door, so you may as well join us, right?
A fair point.
There's not any breakfast left though. Ithri says, like stuffing the rest of his breakfast into.
I would just
He's
like
like
to point
shoving
out.
it in there.
She tries not to chuckle too much at that, and just says, "A fair point, sir," and kind of looks at Dracon.
I would just like to point out I'm not the my usual self
Oh,
when
yes.
regarding you. It's more like, who the hell is this person and why is she walking up to us?
Could you describe, as the only one who hasn't yet, what Dracon's general look and demeanor is, seated in his
I,
Aside from being old, of course.
of course, I am currently sitting back in my chair, kind of leaning back on two legs, just with a book in hand, and wearing grey robes that are kind of hanging to the floor in my current sitting position. I'm wearing like brown leather boots, brown leather trousers as well. You can see fresh scars on my face as well from the recent battles. A scar or a kind of like a fresh wound going across one of my eyes, and you could probably see the damage in it.
Hey, I healed that.
I know, but permanent damage, unfortunately. So, I'm also wearing like a circlet around my head, as well as I want to say pendant. I don't think that's the correct word for it, but a pendant around my neck,
Like an
with
amulet?
an amulet with a red gem with a gold like border with runes surrounding it.
She'll kind of slowly like go sit down at the table, just kind of like glancing at everyone, just kind
Oh,
of
it's
gauging
standing.
like what their demeanor is towards her, kind of just seeing how she's a little worried that she made them uncomfortable.
I am definitely defensive.
I was gonna say not knowing her that well. I kind of just scoot my chair back a little bit, but like non-threateningly.
If
Yeah.
you want to be not centered on a square, just hold Alt while you drag your token, by the way. If you're having trouble positioning.
So he took your arm, or you were trying to get it back?
Oh,
I presume that was what you meant.
Yes, yeah. He did take my arm, yes.
How long ago was this?
About 6 months ago.
Why would he want your arm? What can you do with an arm? That seems very odd.
I agree. I was traveling with some druids, and we were supposed to be checking on something, and we got interrupted, and I got kidnapped or taken by people, and all I remember is strange priests and this necromancer Lareth, and cut off my arm and say that would make a good offering. Then I was outside the temple or wandering in the forest.
Do you know where this happened at?
The temple of is it elemental evil or elemental
Sin.
Sin. Okay. The temple of elemental sin in the Gnarlwood, right?
You said you and a group of druids were going to check on something. What exactly was that?
Before she speaks, she like looks at Cora and then continues saying, well, as people of the old faith, we were making sure that things weren't repeating themselves. The temple is supposed to be sealed, and it doesn't look like it is.
No.
Cora's
No, I
like
don't-
keeping her mouth stuffed full of bread and stuff.
Good.
Honestly, if you
Good
only
idea.
lost your arm to that man, it might not feel like it, but I think you got away well off.
She very quietly, looking at the floor, says, I lost all of my friends too.
Oh,
My condolences.
It's not
Sorry.
your doing. I just
Mm.
wanted to make sure that he was actually dead.
Cora looks increasingly sweaty and guilty.
I slide over more bread.
Cora, can I talk to you outside, please?
I mean,
We'll be right back. And I'll take her out.
Goes
I-
outside.
She kind of
don't
watches
look so
them leave
good.
the room.
I'm literally gonna like kind of put on a spectacle, like, you really don't look so good. Let's go get you cleaned up.
I mean,
She does a crab walk out of the room because your back's to the wall because you want to keep the gift a secret.
I do. I mean, that'd be easy to sidestep.
I mean, I guess the problem is that, from what we could tell, Lareth isn't in charge by any means.
No.
Certainly not of the temple of elemental sin. But we can assure you, he's no longer going to be a threat.
You mentioned that he said your arm would be a good enough offering.
Yes, I assumed for whoever was in charge of him. Everyone has a boss, right?
Would I know, Tim, why they would take an arm?
An arm of a human? Who knows?
Like what offering it could possibly use for?
I mean, I do remember they
You can
were
certainly
specifically
speculate.
looking.
The arm demon, hello.
Of course, yes. army.
Many arms.
He likes his
Yeah.
arm.
I mean, they were specifically going after druids and or magic users, if you recall one of the encounters we had.
Yeah, they was going to
Strictly
take. They wanted Elowen.
Elwyn, right? So, I
Yeah.
mean, it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense why they take an arm though.
Maybe the Devourer god just thinks arms are tasty.
He specifically left
Rude
arms.
arms are tasty.
Mm.
Is it your left arm?
Yeah, it's cut off at the elbow, so she's got just I don't know if she would still have bandages. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how long amputated limbs take to heal.
I would imagine it's not bandaged anymore.
Okay, yeah, so you can see like scarring, and it probably looks like really bad scarring because it was not surgically properly done. It was probably more hacked off.
Do you have any idea why they would let you go?
They didn't let me go. My companions happened to show up at the right time. Well, in time, before I was dead, and they were fighting, and one of them got me out of the temple and then went back in to continue fighting, and I haven't seen them since.
I am sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Cora's listening at the door, by the way. Sneakily.
Okay.
Nicola, you're right at the door frame.
I mean, the door's still open, right? So you can. It's not hard to hear them from here.
Anyways, thank you for getting rid of him.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't an easy task, but he will no longer be a problem to Hummel Bank or anybody else.
We can assure you of that.
What do you plan to do about the rest of the temple and everything that's going on there?
We are not exactly sure. We know that there's more in Noct, and perhaps that is our next destination. But we haven't really planned anything out quite yet.
Well,
I mean,
if I
it
can
took
help.
us 2 attempts to try and kill Lareth, and that lost us people nearly a lot more than it did.
Yes.
I don't know
was
how
put
much.
unconscious.
I don't know how much we can do. I mean, I feel like I don't know what the plan is.
You said you would like to help.
If I can, I mean, my people are kind of tasked with making sure, elemental forces, nature,
Where do you
balance. Korth, Tiger Hill. It's a small village.
Tim,
Mm-hmm.
going off of the description she gave earlier, do I see a holy symbol on her? Or anything to... what's the word? Nothing. No telling signs, no.
Is there like a holy symbol of the old faith, or do they not have like a...
So with druids, it's not a traditional holy symbol. It's
didn't
more of
think
like
so.
certain plants that they carry that are holy, little like symbols
So-
and.
She would probably have like a couple plants or like feathers or like braided leather attached to her staff, her quarterstaff, but that's probably
Like
about
little
it.
totems.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a little,
Cora
probably
snuck,
plants native to where she's from.
Cora snuck back into the room, by the way.
We'll wait whatever.
Well, I don't want to speak for the whole group,
I'll look around while saying this.
but I know what we have done with Lareth is only the beginning of what I believe is ending what is going on at the temple. I guess we will have a conversation, but
And I'll look again at everybody else.
any help we could get is always good help.
I agree.
I don't.
So, welcome to the group!
No, we're not there quite there yet.
No.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
sorry.
I don't disagree. We could do with some help if we do stuff. I don't know that we have a plan to do stuff yet. We haven't been hired to go and check it out. We just know that there is trouble. We were hired to go to the moat house
Oh,
by
hired.
Burnham.
She kind of like turns her head at this, like,
Yeah.
oh, you didn't
It-
just do it because you're supposed to.
Yeah. We sort of were
All right.
sort of like duped into doing it.
Oh,
We were all accused of a crime that we did not commit.
yeah.
And in order to clear our name, we were set to task. And it led us to Lareth and his demise.
I actually just joined because I thought I would help. I wasn't accused of any murder.
Oh no, that was just
Same.
that was just 3 of us that got accused of murder. We didn't do it,
oh,
and then
We didn't do it.
She's like so like
We did not do it.
she's like, are these
Yeah,
people about to
did not
murder
do
me
it.
right now?
we didn't do it. So when we turned up, there was like Rutger came and was like, "Hi, you've murdered this dude," and we were like, "What dude?" And then we got to investigate
dude?
that. Because, yeah, Sorio Selen. So
Yeah,
we had
no.
to investigate his murder, and then, how did that happen? Anyway, so
She's really confused with all the names being thrown out. She's like,
so investigating that, we found that giraffes, not giraffe. That's a very
Yes.
different thing.
you really
Giraffes
sound native to here.
might have been guilty and had run away. And then I can't even remember how we got into the moat house stuff.
Well,
Because the bandits.
Yes.
Bandits, giraffes and bandits, possibly. It's very confusing.
We heard that there was bandits stealing stuff from caravans, and we was sent to go and check that out. And I believe that led us to the moat house.
We were told about a necromancer as well, though, right?
Oh, it was the dwarven fellow.
So
Sethwith.
Yes, we followed him, and he went back there. Remember?
Yes. It was only like 3 days ago. How
Yes,
could I
it's-
forget?
oh, exactly. But yes. I was going to say, Ifri, I don't know if we will get a job to go and deal with this. I think this might be a goodness
we
of our
dis-
heart kind of thing.
did we discuss this
I-
with Byrne at all?
I mean, I feel like even if it's not like a paid job, there's like a
Reward.
war. What? Maybe that was where I was heading, but it was more that there was like potential for war brewing that
Yes.
should be stopped.
The
And maybe
last time this happened, they were building an army,
that's what they keep telling us.
and
But-
they summoned a demon lord, and they brought a demigod. It was bad.
Didn't
You know
that
more
bit.
about this than we do.
Everyone.
She like
everyone-
quickly goes quiet.
Everyone doesn't really want to talk about what happens or what anyone on the losing side, the bad side, believed in. It's really like not easy to get info. Not that I'd remember.
Do you
it
know
if I
about the Devourer God?
I know about the Devourer God.
You can do a religion check if you'd like.
did. Oh, Junko's back in the room as well.
Yeah, everyone's back in the room.
We never really left. We just walked out.
Just stepped outside for a moment.
Yeah.
13. The Devourer is not a name familiar to you.
Okay. No. Sorry.
well, I was actually going to talk to you guys this morning. I think we should go to the temple and help put a stop to this.
Oh, for a moment, I thought you meant temple, as in like the church. So I'm like, God
So
damn
did,
it.
so did I.
Me too. I was like,
No, the Temple of Sid.
I think our first objective was to figure out who this spy was within town.
And I'll look pointedly at Nova.
I'll
Are
shut
you
the
the
door.
spy?
Oh, just behind Nova, just closing the door.
she clutches her staff very tightly.
Right,
looks
we have
really
to find the spy. And then we
You-
have to figure out what to do with Lara.
I'm
What?
gonna
Miss
step
Cora.
outside the room and keep
I
watch.
say something really loud.
Miss Cora, Larif is dead. What do you mean?
I mean, his...
I kind of throw a
I'm
little
sorry.
piece of bread at her.
What? What?
I just turn around and stare at the wall.
Basically,
She put
we was
herself in
told,
timeout.
I think
and I'm
she's still
sure-
feeling ill from yesterday.
I'm sure you heard as you walked up and knocked on the door that there may be assassins trying to find us.
Oh.
Because we dealt with Larif, we was told that there would be somebody waiting for us when we got back to Hummelbank.
Well, perhaps if you hadn't proclaimed it so loudly, they wouldn't know it was you.
No, this was before. They actually knew because there was somebody on inside. This is the spy I was mentioning before, Miss Nova.
Oh.
Perhaps we shouldn't mention the spy to someone we barely met.
I mean,
I mean, I feel like if she was trying to assassinate us, This is a weird way of going about it. Is that not what you meant?
I mean, she got us in one room with the door locked now, so she can do whatever she wants.
You
I'm standing
locked
guard on the
door
other side.
On me. If anything, I'm very much trapped in here with all of you.
I only have one hand. Can you give me a hand? I need out.
Oh my god.
Oh,
dear.
no, it's coming, Saraha.
Oh, I've heard all the jokes already. We're good.
Um.
Not all.
It's, yeah. So.
I'm
we're-
just a little
you now-
confused. Assassins are after you.
Yeah.
What was she? She points at Cora. What is she talking about? About Laris.
She has. Have you ever heard of short-term memory loss?
What?
It is a thing. So we did this yesterday, and she has already forgotten that we actually dealt with him.
She's looking at Dracon horrified.
Do I have that?
It's
see.
fairly common. It's happening more and more these days, Miss Nova. It's a problem.
There's probably some herbal medicines.
No,
you
I
could
don't need
use to
herbal
help that.
anything.
Miss Cora, everything will be okay, I promise.
I give her more bread. And look at her, just.
Throw
What's
it
wrong?
away.
But for now, I believe we should go and pay our respects to Elmer's family.
Yeah, but this was a lot.
It was indeed. So you
Um,
see, Miss Nova, I do not know if you would like to join us. It is very perilous, and the next steps we must take are unsure.
I mean, our plan is literally get attacked. But if you want to help us with that,
I'm gonna peek my head in to be like, if you want to stay with me here
Wait,
and not see Elmore's family,
I don't know this Elmore. This seems
like,
personal.
did Nova answer the question?
which one?
Is she the spy?
No.
Did you ask a question?
You
Yeah.
asked her that.
No, that was me
She
pretending to
wasn't
be
sure what
asking
to say because the minute you asked that, the door was shut. Everyone got
Oh, okay. Well, Cora's gonna walk right up to you then.
Oh, here we go.
Good girl.
You
leaned
holding-
back.
Are you holding the staff in your hand?
She leaned it up against the wall now.
Are you a spy?
Well, no. I'd be a pretty bad spy if I just told you, wouldn't I?
Insight check.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
I feel like a good spy would say no.
Nova,
so-
Yeah.
I want you to roll secretly either a persuasion or deception check, and don't say which one you're rolling. Just give the result.
Oh,
You'll
I don't
have
know
to-
if
Do you have
like
physical
that.
dice?
I do. Yes.
Sorry, I should have warned you. This might be.
No,
a
that's
thing.
okay. Look, I got a whole bag.
Should have warned you. You might be doing secret rolls.
That's okay.
I don't know if I
Persuasion
like this
or
secret
deception?
roll.
Mm-hmm. But only give the result. Don't say which one you're rolling.
13.
Okay.
I also got 13.
It's a draw.
I shoot her.
In that case, you
Fireball.
may answer truthfully. Saraha, are you lying?
I am not lying. I am no spy.
Trust her, guys.
Oh, Miss Cora, I'm sure you do.
We'll get to work.
Can't we
on
just tell her?
Tell me what?
well, I think, firstly, Cora, you should come with us to see Elmore's family. No,
I-
Nova,
Here instead.
Nova, no.
No, I
Nova's
wouldn't.
fine.
No,
You can
No,
go
you
with
agree?
Nova.
definitely have to go with us, Cora.
I think Junko wanted some company here. We don't really want to leave anyone alone at the moment. If you're joining us for our plan to get assassinated.
Well, yeah, you know.
Well, hopefully not actually get assassinated.
no.
Sounds like a
Our
good
plan is to fail to get assassinated.
Very
and
much so,
potentially
yes.
get some information out of the people who fail to do it.
I have a suggestion as well. If
Was that our plan?
I want to go and see Byrne as well today, perhaps we should bring Miss Nova with us.
I mean, yeah, I had some other things I wanted to do, but
Yes, same here.
have you
But-
met? Are you new in town? Have you been here before? Nova?
I have not been to Hummelbank except for when I first showed up, right? Okay.
Well, I'll leave that out. Actually, that's up to you, I suppose.
No, I only got here yesterday, actually.
Byrne is like partially in charge, and he's the one that gave us the job beforehand and has been trying to get us to sort out all of the elemental stuff.
I see.
And if you come with us, maybe it would be sorry. Maybe you can be like officially recruited.
I really just want to help and, kind of.
Perhaps it is best for you to stay at the moment here with Miss Junko while we go tend to this personal matter.
Yes.
And
very
before we go speak to Master Burns, we will come by you. And you might accompany us there.
I just want Byrne to know that, or at least give his opinion. No offense, Miss Nova, but we don't know you.
I feel the same towards you, you know?
Oh, I don't. I think we can trust her.
She looks very distrustfully towards Cora.
Or is it just smiling?
So is Miss Nova staying here with you, Miss Junko?
I will open the door again. Yes.
Don't worry, she's not as scary as she looks.
I
I
might her.
glare.
Very scary.
Oh.
She's actually really nice. We just need to get to know her a little bit.
Perhaps you might be able to bribe her with some tea.
Oh, I do enjoy tea.
Same here.
I'm going to stand up and start walking towards the door.
Okay. Excuse me. All right, so I guess.
Do we
that's,
know where Elmore's family lived?
Yes, I found
Yes.
out yesterday.
After you then, Master Dwarf.
All right. So as two of you are staying here in the inn, the rest of you are going out. We're gonna pause here and take our break. We will be back in a short while after we get some snacks, some water, some stretches. I would encourage you guys, chat, to do the same. Get some water. Take care of yourselves.
Someone
snack,
bring me
walk
bacon.
around, we'll see you real soon.
Yes.
And we're back.
Hello.
Come back.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody. All right. So, four of you just left the inn. And you're making your way south along the road, past a barn, past a house, past another house, past a third and a fourth house, until you come to a crossroads where you turn right, passing a farm cottage, and eventually coming to the property that was that you were told to look for. Clean but slightly run-down buildings indicate to you that this farm is not very prosperous. However, the stock, what you can see of it, looks to be healthy and plump. You see a single lad of about 12 or so doing chores. Nothing else appears of particular interest.
As we're walking up, I want to say to E3,
I don't know if you was thinking of this, but perhaps, and I'm not even sure if this is the right thing to do, but maybe we could compensate the family.
Yeah, mate. Sure. I don't really know how. That's not a tradition I'm familiar with.
I mean, we just say here's some money and give it to them, I think. I don't know.
Well, we might want to put that more delicately than just here, take some money.
Traditionally, you would do that at
yes,
a
of
funeral or the wake.
When do you think he's...
Wait, who all came? Is it Cora, myself, Dracon, and E3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe let's just see if they even know first. Take it slow.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Oh shit. And I'll go
I'm
knock on the
one
door.
talking.
You're literally the only one who knows where the place is at, so we're following you.
Yeah.
Walking up to the door, you knock on it. You can hear footsteps a few moments later, and the door opens, and you can see sort of a casually dressed older man. Looks maybe not quite up to Dracon's age, but close. Maybe within 10 years of Dracon.
I knew it.
Well, I had to offer comparison that they know.
He just likes calling you old.
Yep.
Any which way he could find it.
Any subliminal way is going to do it.
You can
Hey,
see
Bree,
that
You want me to
there
do
are
it?
bags under his eyes. He looks pretty shitty and pale and
So it's safe to assume they know.
sort of just vacant. He looks past you. Can I help you?
Without saying a word, I'd take out the wineskin that I got off of Elmore and hand it to him. See if he reacts.
He kind of reaches out, takes it, frowning now. Showing a little life in the face as he takes it and just looks at it. Oh. So it's you.
Yes.
We are sorry for your loss. Elmore was a good man.
Yes. It was.
I'm
Morning.
sorry that he had to give his life for the defense of Hummelbank.
Yes. He kind of stares at it. You come in. We don't have much.
Yeah, maybe we
Let
should
me
have brought
walk
some
in.
from the.
I
Maybe we should
would
have brought
enter.
stuff to food.
Yeah.
Come in. And he
I'll come in.
opens the door,
I walk
leading
in.
you into. It's actually a pretty sizable homestead. Actually, I'm gonna lower the ambience a little, since you're a little more out of the village now too. You can't quite hear like the busy humdrum of like people living their lives. It's more of a quiet field out here. He takes you to like the whole house is mostly one large room. He takes you to the like dining part of the room where there's 6 chairs around a table. There is a rocking chair nearby where an elderly woman, also with really puffy red eyes, is seated. You can see that she is just holding a blanket. Not wearing it, just holding it. She looks at you and seems to have some recognition as she sees you guys coming in. Though he looks to her. Nasa. They were with Elmore. The end.
We
She just nods.
we wanted to pay our respects. We don't want to intrude. I didn't know Elmore very well, but I can honestly say that his bravery probably saved many of our lives.
Like his brother.
I agree. We wish the town to know that Elmore indeed gave his life for the defense of the town. Such a noble sacrifice should be remembered.
I always wanted him to be a farmer, you know? He didn't have it in him.
He seemed maybe a little bit too stubborn for that.
He was very passionate about his work in Vigormount.
Yeah, Yes. So he told you, did he?
He did.
Some of it, at least.
I wish that we would be able to tell the town that he wasn't a drunk, that was just all a ruse, but...
Everyone loved him, drunk or not.
I agree.
He was a character.
He was a well man. You raised him right, proper.
Thank you. The ones you brought into town, they do this?
No. They were hired by an evil man who brought harm to a lot of people. They specifically were paid to defend the evil man. They didn't do his bidding.
I see. Well,
I don't know how much you know or how much you want to know, but if you have questions, I'm willing to answer. Otherwise, we will leave you with your memories.
thank you.
I kind of walk over to where Mom is. I hold her hand. I lean down and give her a kiss, like on top of the head. Say, he will not be forgotten. I will carry his sacrifice with me.
She kind of looks up at you. And interesting note, by the way, neither of these two have in any way reacted to you being an elf and a dwarf. They didn't show any, like, real discomfort or even unfamiliarity. She doesn't look like she has the emotional energy to smile. She just looks at you and you get a sense of understanding from her. And she'll just take your hand, squeeze it briefly.
I know that there's nothing that could bring him back to us. But this is... I'm gonna lie to her. This is what he got paid for helping us. And I will give her a little pouch with 50 gold coins. Did you say that?
Okay. She actually... He wouldn't have taken it. He
I know.
never takes the payments. He does it because... He did it because... He just... It was in his nature.
Like I said, you raised a fine man.
Well...
We
Thank
will
you.
leave and let you mourn in peace. With our condolences, and I give a slight bow.
Billy,
Hmm?
weird question that I
Yep.
would probably know the
Mhm.
answer of ish.
Are they the?
How much does it cost? Yeah, did they do it? Are they the spy? How much is a funeral typically?
Make a religion check.
I would
I think
have a
that'd be
lot of experience
Funerary
with it, though.
customs.
Yeah, I would have been involved with that for sure. Religion
Mhm.
with advantage?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So you don't really know the cost. You know the proceedings. You know that it's generally like it involves someone speaking, it involves like a holy rite, and the church or a representative of faith will usually handle those affairs, but you don't really know what it costs to get that kind of thing.
Are there any symbols of Archael in the house?
It's funny you should ask. No, there aren't.
Are there any symbols of the old faith?
A few little totems here and there.
Okay. Well, how much is it like a year's worth of money? How much would that be? Like your salary for a year? What would that be? For these people.
For these people? Hang on.
Sorry, I'm asking really
Gotta make him
specific
do
questions.
work.
I gotta look it up. I don't know cost of living in 5th edition.
I know you lost your son, but get to work.
Fucking hell.
Those crops aren't going to grow themselves.
Yeech.
I'm going to slap the woman in the...
There we go.
In a whole day. Get over it. Back to work.
You wanted to know, so what we're asking, what is it you wanted to know specifically?
Their yearly salary, like what they would make in a year.
What they would make in a year?
Yeah, what they need to live on in a year, actually.
Let me do some calculation.
My goodness, I didn't realize this involved so much math.
Also, put the math graphic here. Just numbers flying by.
Yeah.
Calculate.
Insert 5 head.
Not accounting for like expenses of running a farm, probably ballpark of 1,000 gold.
Way undercut 50 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna take his hands in mine and give him another pouch.
I have platinum.
This should cover funeral expenses and a bit extra to help you.
No. You don't need.
I do.
That's already been taken care of. Rutger, good man. Already paid the whole thing.
Either way,
Him and Elmore were friends. Sparring partners. Enlisted in the Vigormount army together.
I'm gonna put it, if he won't take it, I'm gonna put it on the nightstand. Next to a little totem.
Okay.
May they watch over you in your time of mourning. And I'm gonna leave.
I'd be waiting for them outside.
They'll,
I...
Go ahead.
As everybody's leaving, I'll just say to them both, I know my friends have already given you some money, and I know money will never bring him back. But again, I just wanted you to know, and I'm sure you already know this, he was an extremely fine man. And even though I didn't know him well, I enjoyed the time I spent with him. I don't want to make you feel like you shouldn't take this, and I will also pull out a pouch. It is not much, but I guess the summit is quite a lot. And I'll put a pouch of 100 gold on the table.
No, 100 gold is a fuck ton.
I know.
To be clear, 1,000 is over the course of a year without accounting for expenses of living. They probably are looking at something closer to like 400 gold a year that they actually get to keep, and that's with all their children.
I'm just being modest, you know.
And here I thought you were going to put down the necklace.
Just want to make sure you know that
fuck.
100 gold is still 100 gold, and this is a farming village. It's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Just making
I
sure you know.
know.
Yeah.
I am sure he would want you to see you happy, well off, not bothered or worried about money.
You said 10 years. Are they 10 years younger than me or older than me?
Younger.
Younger.
Son of a bitch.
No one's older than you, man.
Well, that's what I was saying. When you left Hummelbank, they were
His elves.
they were teenagers just getting. They were
I
newlywed.
am.
I was 23 when I left.
Oh well, then they're not even 10 years younger than you. They're probably close to your age.
All right.
I hope this money serves you well. And I know Elmore had a task or a mission. And I would like to see that through myself.
And I'm not sure if they have a reaction to that, if they know what his mission was regarding the Canoness.
I would say it was a pleasure.
And then I'll just turn around and walk out.
They won't say anything. You can hear the wife crying again as you leave. You're the last one out, I believe, correct?
18
Yeah.
might be in there still, no?
No, I would have left with
Okay.
it.
Okay. And now you're back outside.
Maybe we should ask Elowen to talk to them? I don't know. Let's leave them to their business.
Yeah, whatever God's sake keep, guide them through this difficult time.
Or not.
I have to stop by the smith and pick up something I had specifically made.
Oh, I wanted to talk to him too.
I do not know what everyone else's plan is.
I would like to go to the general store and see how much this necklace is worth. Miss Cora, would you like to accompany me while those two go to the blacksmith's, perhaps?
Sure.
You might want to go speak to the jeweler instead of the general store, my friend.
I could compare the prices between both. We should get the most for this.
If you could pick up a red wax candle, that'd be lovely.
I will make sure to ask for you, Ifri.
Thanks.
Can I... Is Dracon wearing a cloak?
Good question. Let me check my artwork.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Is he
It's
wearing
more like
any...
it's just robes, but it's got a hood on it.
That's a
okay.
cloak.
No, they're robes,
No, it's
but
robes.
it's got a hood on it.
Hooded robes.
Okay, so
I got a cloak.
it can't come off, though. Like, you can't take your cloak off.
No.
You're totally wearing a cloak. Okay, whatever.
Well, to be fair, cloaks are also pretty heavy and warm, and this is a Florida comparable climate, so.
Oh, yeah, of course. We're like, what? Well, she's used to it.
Why do you
Do
ask?
you need a cloak? I got
no
5
reason.
in my bag.
That was an out of character question. No reason.
There's always a reason.
Okay. So as you guys
Gonna
start
kill
to
me.
make your way back into town, I'm gonna cut real quick over to the inn. Junko and Nova, what were the two of you doing?
Awkward.
Cut to them just laughing.
Best friends now.
Girls, yeah, girl time.
Playing pat cake. Oh wait.
I mean,
With one hand.
awkwardly sitting across his.
You
Table
got
from
the
each
most
other.
awkward person.
You got the most awkward person. I don't know what to.
Is it like a staring contest for a little while until the first one
She's
speaks
probably
up?
just kind of like looking around, like maybe I should just leave this room.
They are good people.
I hope so. How do you know them?
Dracon paid me to escort him to Humblebake. I don't really care what goes on, but they do, so I follow.
Well, You must care a little bit if you follow.
No.
Okay.
Insight check.
Do you want to go get to bakery?
Bakery?
Mm.
For
Baked goods?
right. Sure. I don't think I've ever been to one of those before.
I haven't either. Not at least in Saragarda.
Are you not from here?
No.
A bakery sounds nice.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go to the
We're
bakery.
gonna go to a bakery, yes.
That's so
like
random.
like a
I'm
super
all bake-
awkward first
bake
date.
off. Yeah, right?
So, what do you like to do?
I like
I
to go
drink
visit
tea.
bakeries.
And I train. I drink tea and I train.
Okay, there it is. Which is, where is it?
I mean, I was hoping for a beach episode, but I guess the episode is a bakery
A
episode.
bakery episode?
Okay,
Pay for
got
the
it.
stuff.
So you have to leave the inn and follow the road north, past a
Okay.
number of buildings, shops mostly, like a tailor, cabinet maker, etc. You would actually end up passing the general store and the moneylender, and taking a left just past them. And it's that first building on the right.
Can you ping drag us there? Please. Okay. I see.
do your
I see
job,
it. I
I was
see it.
trying
I
to be
see it.
specific.
No.
I-
I was
I
kind of
just-
following. I was kind
I
of
was just
following.
lost on the map. I was super
It's
zoomed
all
in.
good. There is a nicely painted sign just out front, depicting a basket full of bread, and you can smell like a faint waft of honey coming from within, and of course the smell of baking, freshly
Oh,
baking
look at
bread.
Ashley's face.
As you make
Hello.
your way inside, you can see there is an older woman, human woman, kind of wearing a baking apron. She looks at you. Hello,
Hello.
what can I get for you? Bread?
Yes.
Biscuits?
No. Do you have sweet bread?
I have a batch of honey baked rolls
Object.
Sweet rolls.
in the oven now.
Sweet
They'll be done
rolls.
this afternoon.
Time is it?
Like 9 in the
Morning.
morning.
How many do you have?
A whole batch. First one sold out. You're a bit late, I'm afraid.
How many are in the batch?
24.
I'll take them. I pay
Well,
in
th-
advance?
They're not. If you want, you can.
I will.
The 3 silver.
300 gold.
I'll do 4 silver.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Damn, we're very generous today.
Bless you, dear.
Regret.
Thank you.
I'll get them all in a little basket for you when you get back.
I appreciate it. Is there anything like... Do you have candles?
Candles? No, you want the general store. Right out the door, take a left, and keep walking. You'll go straight to it. Can't miss it.
As
I'll
for
look
a
at-
cake.
I'll look at Nova. Do you know how to make a candle?
No, I can make a flower.
That works. Can it be blue?
I think so, yes.
Actually, can you make like I think they do in this culture like a flower crown?
I'm sure I could do that. Why?
Today is a birthday.
Oh, yours? Or...
No.
Oh.
No one will ever know my birthday.
Oh.
It is Cora, black hair.
Oh.
I made this, and I'll show her as like we walk past the general store.
Are you?
Yup,
Okay.
past.
Fair enough.
I don't like him.
Like, you're taking that turn, though, going past it? Or, like, just going back across the river?
Going back across the river.
Back to the inn?
Yeah, unless she has somewhere she wants to go.
Nope.
Okay. Well, since you would have had to wander around a little bit to find the bakery, I would say if you guys want, this is an opportunity. You can see the other four coming up the road. They're not quite here yet, but you can visibly see them walking.
I'm like showing her the thing I made Cora with the, you know, the holy symbol. And I see them and I'm just like quickly like It is a surprise.
So does that mean you're staying outside and waiting?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Hello, ladies.
Well met again.
Hello. I'm not by myself. I'll point to her.
She's
That
just
is
kind of
why-
standing.
That is
Good-
why I said
good for you.
ladies and not Miss Junko, Miss Junko.
Are they still at the bakery?
No, they're right outside
the
the
general
inn.
store.
Oh, they're outside the inn.
The inn.
Oh, the inn? Okay.
I
Even better. I never left.
I was going to head to the general store. Would either of you two like to accompany me and Miss Cora, perhaps?
I don't like him. What do you go there for?
I would like to sell the necklace that we got from Larif's room. I also need to get a candle.
I don't think the,
Everyone needs.
So many
candles.
candles, yeah.
I don't.
It's for Master E3.
Oh, yeah, it's for me. I don't think the general store owner will have enough money for that necklace.
No.
Probably
Yeah.
not, but I should see what he has to say. And honestly, I don't think the money lender does neither, to be honest, because he still owes us 4,000 gold.
A necklace.
Ramos, right?
Ramos.
Ramos, yeah.
Yes.
Ramos? Ramos has sticky fingers, I think.
He is one of the council members, don't forget.
Is he though?
His
Yes.
fingers seem to be really sticky for money.
Does he seem shady?
Yes.
Could he
Yeah,
be the spy?
she'll lean in for the yes.
I'll lean back in.
Could he be the spy? Did you not think to maybe see if you could see anything that could possibly link him to being the spy?
I'm saying this quietly. I'm not shouting out in the street either.
Yeah, but we're all right there.
No, obviously
Okay.
between everybody else, but I mean,
What do you
Yes.
think?
Yes, E3, what's up?
She's
Okay.
not spy. It's fine.
No.
She already knows we're looking for a spy. We questioned her.
Okay.
Should I have not said something, Master
I don't
E3?
know. Carry on.
Oh, talking about looking for a spy in the middle of the road is
That's why
Not a
I'm
way
trying
to
to be.
stay under
I'm
the
keeping
radar.
a hushed voice. I'm just speaking
Very
normally so
quiet
people
town,
can hear
though.
me.
Yeah, same. I can't
I
microphone.
like her. She's smart.
I'm the
I'm
same
going to
way.
the store.
I'll point at her I
We're going
say
to.
same.
We're going to the smithy.
Me and Master E3 are going to the smithy if anyone cares to join us.
Oh, look at Cora.
Just to center you guys, you are
Look
right
at them.
here, and the smithy is right there.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I know you know that. Not everyone here necessarily knows that.
Yep.
I'm just going to start walking up the road towards
I'll
the
look at
general store.
Junko and Nova. Bye. Chase after Dracon.
We go. Okay.
Where
I'll
are we
grab her
going?
hand.
You go to the left
That's
hand and realise it's not there.
yeah. She
Like,
holds his
where's your
staff with
head?
her right hand, and her left one is.
I grab her by the wrist then. Cat's doing things. E3.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
And he falls.
All right. So you head right over to the blacksmith, which is it's like a little town. It's not quite a square shape, but it's right at the town center here. Horseshoes are nailed to 3 faces of a post in front of a shed, and within the shed, that is, sits a forge and bellows. You can see a short but somewhat brawny elven man vigorously pounding away at a piece of red-hot iron. When he sees you approaching, he kind of stops. Ah. I understand it's a great deal of heroics.
Brother Theon. Or was it Theon? Theonon?
No.
Something Smythe.
Smythe.
I don't know what
Everyone
his
in
first
town just
name was.
calls him Brother Smythe.
I think you actually got his first name though, so maybe
Yeah,
Theon.
yeah.
Smythe. I don't
That's
know.
what I have written down. Regardless, well met.
Well met indeed.
How are
Hi.
you today, brother?
Business is good. The town is safe, I understand. I would
It
say
is.
all is well.
So then your plans of leaving town have changed?
They've been halted for the time being.
That is, I am glad to hear. I come inquiring about the dagger I had you commissioned.
Ah, yes. Remind me what that was, because I, a professional, did not write it down and was not yet taking notes at the time. I am now
It's-
taking notes.
It was the snake tooth dagger. Remember I got a
Snake from the
fang
giant
from
serpent.
giant
we
snake.
killed.
Yeah.
Yes, it was not going to be magic, it was just going to be, like, kind of decorative. Correct?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's going to be useful, functional, just not magical.
Right. Okay. He says, yes, I was able to complete your project. That will be full payment. I don't do payment plans.
If you remember, I paid in advance.
Did you? Let me check the books. Open them up. Taking your word for it that you did, in fact, do that.
I did indeed pay for it
Okay.
in advance.
Pretty sure it is.
Ah, so you did. Sorry, it has been a very hectic couple of days. Regardless,
I
your
understand.
dagger is right here. And he'll hand it out to you. Looking at it, it's not very shapely, but it is functional. It has a nice standard dagger hilt that has been put into the base of the large fang. Some of the fang has been shaved a little bit to make it more aerodynamic. Less of stab, more of slice. And he has cut a groove along the bladed edge to make it easier to poison. And it is, for all points and purposes, a regular dagger with 2 updates. One, if you roll a natural 1, you will have to make a strength saving throw to prevent it from breaking, because it's made from bone, it's not, steel. But it has 2 additional uses of any poison you apply to it. That is, it holds poison longer.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
Pretty cool.
Kind of. Is it in the sheath or is it by itself?
By itself, but once he's shown it to you, he's going to sheath it.
I unsheath it and I check for the balance.
It's
The
okay.
balance is good.
It's okay.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't the best blacksmith you
No.
have this time by. The
I can
weight
make a better dagger.
it's comparable to regular dagger. The weight
Mm-hmm.
balance.
Yep.
It looks very well made.
I'm glad
Pleasure.
you're pleased. Now, normally all of my products are purchased from the general store. We have something of an arrangement, so I would prefer you not overly advertise our little bit of business.
It will be our secret, brother.
Good. I'm assuming this last bit, by the way, would have been spoken in Elven.
Yes.
Just that last bit.
Okay.
And then he'll switch back to common. Very good. I believe that concludes our business, unless there's anything else I can do for you.
My friend Master E3 might have something to say.
Yeah, I hoping you'll do a favor for a hero of the town. I presume you don't have experience working magical armor.
I have handled it.
I was hoping to make use of your forge at some point. I have some armor I want to spend some time with.
You are a smith.
I know my way around.
Is that right? Interesting. He's kind of looking you over.
bearing
Particularly
in
looking at
mind-
your armor.
I'm not wearing any armor.
Your lack of armor.
Yeah.
He is a dwarf, after all. Dwarves are known for this.
In the same way elves are known for preying on travelers in the woods.
Wait, is that a thing? I look at the two elves.
No, it is not.
I just-
Just a thing that people say. I tend not to take such assumptions at face value.
Oh, I'd never even heard it. Okay.
They kill E3.
I kind of give him a little smile and just flex a dagger at him.
I must admit, I am uncomfortable letting a stranger handle my furnace, my forge. How am I to know, for example, that you are qualified? What is the task that you wish to have done? Perhaps I can do it in your stead.
I need to, one, at least repair, and two, possibly adapt a piece of armor.
Enchanted armor.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me, but I don't think that can be done.
I'm willing to pay for the time in your forge. How much would you normally earn in a... Let's say I just need it for 8 hours to start with. How much would you normally earn in a day?
Make a persuasion check. I know you love these.
Can I assist by telling them that he's a very good crafter?
I'll allow it.
I
You can
mean,
aid him. You have advantage.
Would that? Okay, I'm not. I won't argue against that. Persuasion with advantage.
Butter up a
That's
chicken.
20
right
ink.
now. No.
I rolled 2 6s
Oh,
for
no.
a minus
Never
1.
mind.
That is a 5.
I don't think it's very polite to discuss my earnings.
Making me look bad in front of
Strangers.
the elf.
I don't mean to be rude. I'm just trying to make use of your
I do
utilities.
understand. I assure you, there is no way that enchanted armor can be reworked. This is preposterous.
Then would you be happy for me to pay you to waste my time in your forge?
You can see he's like thinking. 200 in gold, and you may
For a
waste
day's
your
work.
time.
Okay.
Whoa.
No, that wasn't an okay, I'll take it. That was an okay, and I'll just walk out.
We can kill him if you want.
What?
That fortune belongs to my family.
I'll take it back.
This guy does not like me. Yeah, I'll just wait till you run him out of town, it'll be fine.
Oh, he decided to stay, remember?
He's lucky I'm not there.
You almost had him.
Yeah, and then the good old Ithri
Well,
fucking charisma
kinda-
strikes again.
I kind of just stay there awkwardly, and then, well, brother,
Oh,
be
brother.
safe.
Good day.
Good day, be safe. I chase after E3. Oh, you're making me look bad. Okay.
Don't be upset, E3.
He's furious. He's coming for you.
Oh no, I don't mean to look. I don't mean to make you look bad. I just.
No, that was me. I didn't say that. That was-
Oh, okay.
What do you guys want to do now?
The only thing I would say to Raphael on the way back is, do you have another one of those teeth?
No, sadly, I only got the one.
Okay, never mind.
Why'd you ask?
I might be able to make you a better one.
Better one?
Nice.
Perhaps you could destroy this one and do it.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that one's
sure.
already been ruined.
Now,
Sure, the body's still
I
there.
just put it away. Throw it away.
so as you guys, go ahead.
I was just that wasn't like the knife has been ruined. It's just the fang has been ruined. Wouldn't be able to craft it into a better knife. That was what he meant.
So,
Carry on.
in theory, if you are proficient, you can technically create and you could turn it into an enchanted weapon. In theory. Everyone else, you guys were going to the store?
General store first. I was planning on going to.
Fortunately.
Okay then. Well,
Do we want to go join up with them at the general store, or do we want to go wait for him at the inn? E3?
Were we not planning to meet back at the inn?
We didn't discuss it, but yeah, we'll go back to the inn, you and I.
Let's go. I need a drink.
okay. You guys can. So as you guys go back to the
10
inn,
in the morning.
over
we'll
here.
cut to the general store. Let's see how you guys' time went here.
Okay.
I
As
am
you-
not going inside.
Oh, okay.
I'll go in and like look around, like window shop.
Is everything okay, Miss Novacree?
Oh, yes, I'm just, not. I just spent the last 6 months in a forest, so just getting used to being around a lot of people.
Anxiety, right?
Right.
I understand.
Yes.
Um,
I'll be out here if you need anything.
If you run away,
Junko?
then we'll believe you are the spy.
Makes sense.
Junko, do you want to wait with her outside?
Yes, I can do that. She
Okay.
says a little too eagerly.
I'll go in with Dragon.
Miss
As,
Cora, did.
Hmm?
Go on. No, go on.
Go ahead.
Miss Cora, did you need anything specifically from here?
I'll say as we walk in.
No, I don't think so.
I kind
I
of
think
just tried for
Ithri
the
needed a candle.
You could ask for the candle.
Okay. A big red candle.
The biggest we can find.
Yeah.
As you walk inside, you can see right up front there is a younger, like late 20s man wearing a suit of chainmail. He's currently like moving items around on a shelf, spacing them apart, but he kind of glances at you and gives you two an appraising look as you move past. You can see that he is armed and you've seen him in here before.
I'll
he works
smile
here.
at him. Very friendly.
The two general store owners both kind of glance at you as well. The one who Junko met with, the taller, ganglier one, is currently with a pair of customers. So the other one, who's kind of larger, shorter, and a lot greasier, makes his way, kind of slides along the floor toward you. Hello, how can I help you today?
I need
just
a
gonna-
big candle.
A candle, yes.
A red one.
We have candles. Of course we do.
Red wax. Yes.
Of course, of course. Let me just do a price check.
Check your books. We can wait.
Yes, you can find those for 2 copper each.
How big are they?
Real big?
Big enough to fit on any standard candlestick or candelabra.
So around
They're
4
very
inches
good.
or so.
They'll suit your purposes just right. I guarantee it.
Okay, he guarantees it. So I'll take 3.
That will be 6 copper.
Got it.
I would also like another 10 of those, please.
Of course, of course. And
How much would that be, sir?
That would be 10. Well, let's make it a 1 silver piece.
I'll flick him a silver coin.
Wait. Nope, he did that wrong.
I was gonna say,
Nope,
okay,
nope.
buddy.
2
sure.
silver pieces.
He already gave him the silver. It's okay.
You said 1 silver, good sir. As I am buying in bulk, would you be able to cut me a deal?
Is 12 a bulk? What?
It's a lot of candles.
That's a
I
lot
love
of
that.
candles.
I love that we're offered 500 gold for a job, and we're like, yeah, that's cool.
Make a persuasion check.
2 silver for some candles. I'm gonna haggle that one.
How do you think we keep it?
17.
keep
If
it-
there
keep
were
in mind-
coupons, you better believe Dracon would have a binder full of them right now.
Keep
And
in mind, we
their
still got
customer service
thousands of
speed
golds
dial.
coming in.
Why do you think I keep reading my book? 'Cause I'm just checking over my coupons.
Of course, we're happy to placate our very important clientele.
Do you have any books?
Books.
Oh, I
We
like
have-
books.
Like on history?
Oh, you mean that have already been written in? No, no, no.
Do you know anywhere in town I could find stuff like that?
Probably
Me.
not in town. That's more of a something you might find in Vigormount.
Miss
Have you ever
Cora, I know.
been
Hmm?
to Vigormount?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he say Ben or Bean?
I'm sorry. What?
Don't. Sorry, sometimes my thoughts come out of my mouth when I don't mean them to.
Short-term memory.
That's not the same as short term. It's fine.
If there's no problems, then perhaps I will cut you a little discount. I wouldn't want to draw too much from your very finite resources. Shall we say 18 copper pennies?
Is that 1 silver, 8 copper,
Yep,
which is 2 copper discount?
yep.
I think you could do better for the heroes of
I'm just
Pummelbank,
gonna
don't
fucking
you
give
think?
him another silver piece.
No, oh, Miss Cora. I think we need to have a conversation when we leave.
Enjoy your candles. Dracon, was it?
I never said my name, but yes, my
You
name is
are
Maester
somewhat
Dracon.
well known now around town. What with all the heroics, very, very important stuff you've been doing. Good for community.
I'm glad you noticed the deeds we are doing, yes.
Of course, it's our job to notice these things.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And I'll give him a very suspecting eye, knowing these are on the council.
Ooh. I'll look at him very closely. Get a little closer.
Can I glean
Oh,
anything,
no.
Tim? Is anything happening?
Oh
What
no!
do you
Am I sensing some bad juju from
I
this
was gonna
guy?
ask him a
Make
question.
Make an insight check. Go ahead.
Did he do it, Tim?
What's your question?
My question is,
Either we should have gone me to join up with him.
Oh, that was so nearly a 20.
9.
9? No. I mean, he doesn't seem like the most sincere, pleasant of sorts, but you don't, like... He doesn't seem dangerous or anything, just... a greedy, sleazy merchant.
So my question, do you know anything about the Devourer?
The what?
Insight check.
Go ahead.
That'll do it.
You need that on a t-shirt.
He
What
starts
did
to
you
chuckle.
Did you do it?
The only
Oh,
devourer I know is
7.
me.
Oh, wow. That is creepy.
Oh,
That was
You can't get
painful.
I don't
away
like
with
that.
I felt the embarrassment of that outside the shop.
I got 7.
Yeah, you can't really get a read on the guy.
Oh. Dracon, did you want to sell your thing?
Oh yes. Do you by chance
Short-term memory.
buy items, specifically jewelry?
Oh no, no! We are a general store.
I'm gonna
You
I'm gonna
come
pull out
here
the
to
necklace.
buy from us, not to
I'm gonna pull out the
sell
neck-
to us.
I'm gonna pull out the necklace.
Are you sure you don't want something as fine as this in your store?
If you are giving it to us, I'd love to have it.
Yes, for the right amount of money, it can be yours.
Well, as I said, I'm not personally interested in it, speaking as Gremag, but speaking for the general store in a professional context, we don't buy.
Okay, so let's go, Dracon.
I was gonna blink it in for like an awkward 4 seconds before just turning around and walking out.
Thank you for the candles, good sir.
Pleasant day.
Let's
Miss
turn around
Cora.
and look at him again as we're leaving.
It was nice talking to you.
Miss Cora,
Hmm?
I don't trust these two. Am I
think
being
they-
paranoid?
I think they did it.
Do you think they did it? Do you think they're the spies?
Yeah.
Should we burn this place down?
Is this what you're saying as you come out where Junko and
Or
Nova
like
are waiting?
whispering?
Nova's
I'm
just
whispering.
druid crafting a flower for Junko.
No, I don't think we should do that.
They are very, very odd.
I will intently
Suspicious.
watch her craft it, by the way. I told you.
Are
Who
you
do you set
making
up
a Are you making a flower?
Yes.
Wow.
She's just like me.
She'll just hold it out to Cora. It's like a little blue flower, like
She'll take it.
Junko had asked.
She'll stick it in
Oh.
her hair, like behind her ear. Can I have this?
Of course.
That's very pretty.
Have their
Okay.
backs turned. I'm gonna look at Nova and just be like,
Can I have a flower, Miss Nova?
No, only
she'll-
once per day.
A necklace gives me the pet. No, just kidding. Yeah, she'll druid craft like a little red flower for you and hand it out.
I'm gonna
Everyone's
Open
getting
my
flowers from
book.
us.
I'm gonna open my book and just close it in my book.
Thank you very much, Miss Nova.
You want to go to
Um,
the jewelry store?
Yes, these two aren't very. Yes, let's just go.
Just walk
Okay.
across the road.
oh.
Okay. So I believe you guys were headed for the jewelers, correct?
Yep.
Which is back by the river.
Let me try and remember this guy's name.
Ask him if he has our gold yet.
He won't, not yet.
It
Soon.
was going to be like a week.
Yeah.
It was like 10 days, and I think it's only been like a couple since the last ask, so
It's been 3 since the last ask.
yeah.
Where's my money?
Which makes a
Give
total
me
of
my
5
money, bro.
days that have passed.
Got my money yet?
What was his name? I swear I had it written down.
So
I also don't have.
I'm gonna move forward then. You guys walking back toward the river, you see a sturdy, newer looking building with a sign out front depicting 3 yellow balls. A guard, who most of you would be accustomed to seeing, stands out front wearing chainmail, a sword, and cradling a crossbow in his arms. 2 large dogs immediately start sniffing in your direction. He barks a quick order at them, and they both sit but are staring viciously at you as you enter the money chambers.
As we approach,
I'm not going inside this one either. Don't do buildings.
As we approach the door, the dog that I managed to pet the first time, I'm gonna just give it a little scratch behind the ear as I walk in.
Okay.
Loses
He
a hand.
lets you and just kind of like leans into it a little bit, and the guard, ah! And the dog leans away, just suddenly like looking very seriously away from you.
I shake my
Best
head and I
reasons.
walk in.
Can't get these dogs in trouble.
Yeah.
We can kill him as well, I don't mind.
Damn.
What?
I'll go inside too.
Going inside, you can see the proprietor. That would be Mira.
Mira, yeah, Mira. I found it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mira. How are you doing this fine Monday morning?
Business is fine. What can I get for you?
I suppose I should ask while I'm here. I don't suppose that money has come in yet. I
No.
know you said... Okay. I have something I would like to sell you. Are you interested?
Yes. Let me see.
I'll pull out the necklace and place it on the counter.
Okay. The necklace, and he immediately like takes out a few different special glasses and starts surveying. The necklace, by the way, just as a reminder, has matched fire opals set on a gold chain with diamond chips separating each fire opal.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yes, I'm not quite sure why he was hiding this. I mean, I know it's worth a bit of money, but...
Yes,
Is it-
substantial, I should say. Yes, this is exquisite. I don't believe I have enough money on hand to buy this at fair value.
1,000 platinum.
I'm gonna look at Cora as he says this, and just roll my eyes, like, of course he doesn't have the money.
At fair value, if you wish for it to be appraised, I would not sell it for any less than 1,500 platinum.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
You weren't lying.
So remember when? No.
If you are content to wait for another week, I can order some currency. I will have to exchange a number of gems to make it work. If you'd prefer, I can sell you gems in place of gold or platinum.
Do you recall how much you was getting for the previous transaction?
I believe you should have another 250 platinum on the way.
I don't believe that is correct.
And I'll pass in the receipt.
I believe you offered me 600 platinum and you gave me 200 in advance.
Is that what it was? Okay, well, he would have.
Yes.
He absolutely got the number right. I was running from memory.
Yeah.
I really needed to start taking notes sooner. This is from the same game session, by the way, that I didn't take those notes either.
Damn it.
I'll look at Miss Cora. Or Cora.
400 platinum.
I don't mind giving you this now if you would like to order more, and I could then perhaps pick up the 1900 platinum in one go.
Gonna run off with the gold and the necklace.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay with you, Mira?
Sorry, I was taking down that note. Say again.
I don't mind you actually, yes. I don't mind you ordering in that money, and then once it gets here, I hand you the necklace.
Yes, that will do just fine. You will have to return in another week, I'm afraid. If you
Was it
prefer,
5 days?
I can arrange for you to receive your platinum at the same time and just add them together.
7 days?
7 days.
I believe that is fine, yes. I will be here next Monday. Well, assuming we're still in town, but I will be back no matter what for the money that is owed, and I will hand you this beautifully crafted necklace as well.
Very good. Is there anything else you wish to appraise?
Nothing to appraise. This may be an odd request. Do you happen to sell glasses?
Glasses? No,
Yes.
I would look for those at the general store.
For God, okay. Thank you
Something
very much.
out of character, all of your characters would know this, that the general way it works in a country town like this, there aren't a whole bunch of shops. There's one store that is the store for the entire everything. That's the general store.
Okay.
If you want something, that's where you buy it, typically. There's a few exceptions, like jewels, maybe, or magical goods or something of that nature, but otherwise, if you're looking for it, it's at the general store.
Okay.
Now that I think about it, I need to go to the general store to pick up some candles.
We gotta stop going.
I appreciate your time, Mira, and I will see you in 7 days.
Until then, don't be a stranger. If you have any
Aye.
money-changing needs.
I am fine at the moment. I appreciate it.
Very good, then. Good day.
Good day.
All right. Well, now what?
Lunch.
Back to the inn.
Nova drew
And
granted
let's-
Junko a flower as well because she felt bad. Junko didn't get one.
We'll assume that was
What do
just
we do with
outside
this?
the money changer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do I do with this?
Whatever you want. You just
Throw it away.
Throws on the floor.
What color is it?
it's black.
Oh, what a pretty flower, Junko!
I don't want to be rude, so I'm just gonna like put it in my hairband.
Okay.
You guys ready
Never
to go?
piss off a druid. Yes.
Are you still wearing the necklace I gifted you?
Yeah, but it's tucked away under.
No, that's in the garbage.
You chucked that in the bin.
Dude, she threw that away just because you gave it to her.
Yeah. Fuck that expensive necklace.
So I'm gonna assume you guys make it back to the inn a-okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At this point, you've all regrouped.
Ithri's already ordered lunch, so
Okay.
Same.
For
Osler
everyone.
is out and
We're
about
like
now,
chugging
bringing people food.
beer.
You said it's
Miss-
afternoon?
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys like?
It's about
Did you
noon.
go back to your like little room?
Yeah. Cubby, yeah.
She kind of hover in the doorway, like awkwardly, not sure.
You can
Miss
come
Nova,
in,
please.
Miss Novacree.
Come in. Join us. Is there enough
This is
chairs
my
in here?
chair. Please don't sit in my chair.
No, I was gonna say, is there enough chairs in here?
I'll make sure they don't lock you in again.
Oh, right.
I didn't lock her in. I locked the conversation in.
I don't understand.
It's fine, Miss. I got our necklace appraised. It is worth 1,500 platinum.
I make sure the door's closed before he says that.
Yeah, I was waiting for that, but yeah.
And I'll
Everyone
assume
said,
when he saw
"Don't
6,
go
Osler
there."
brought you one extra chair, so everyone has a spot to sit.
yeah, that
in-
sounds about right.
So, can we tell her yet?
So
you got the necklace from where?
Our intention is to sell it or to keep it. Or
We have no need for a extremely expensive necklace. I still have it with me.
Do you
But
want to show it to Novacree just to see if she recognizes it?
I'd rather we carry one necklace than a sack full of coin.
yes, he needs 7 days before he can get us the money. Because that is an extremely, extremely large amount.
Yes. Perhaps we might use it as a bargaining tool. Somewhere
What?
down the line. I don't know if it's
Who?
the best idea to sell it.
What do you mean? A bargaining? What?
We do not know what we will face if and when we go to Noct. It might
Dracon
be
starts
that-
sweating at the possibility of not selling it for money.
It might be that we might have need of it either for some sort of identification, as it did belong to Lareth.
Junko sees that he starts sweating, and then she pulls out her fan and just kind of like, "Are you okay? You have hot flash?"
I am kind of hungover from last night. I drank a little too much, Miss Junko.
I'll like help fan him a little bit,
Thank you. Oh, that feels so good.
and then I stop.
Oh no. I understand what you are saying. I mean, if we are going to knock within the first week, I still have it. But I feel like a bargaining chip money always gets you what you need.
Yes,
But I understand.
a necklace is easier to hide than a sack full of coin.
Oh, of course. There's no way we'd be able to carry around 1900 platinum without being noticed.
But you can split it between people at least. A
Yes.
necklace is either there or it's gone.
I am trying to keep it as safe as I possibly can.
May I look at the necklace?
Why do...
Yes. Show it.
Well, it came from Lareth, no?
Mm-hmm.
I'll hand it out.
You look with your eyes, not with your one hand.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Ah, it was low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
I didn't say that
oh.
as a character.
No, too late.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
I don't think Year 3 even gets that that's a joke. He's just like,
Oh, Jesus, bro. Why?
what?
It's right here.
Chill.
I'll hand you the necklace.
She won't touch it, but does it look familiar at all?
Make a perception check.
Grief.
Roll high.
Low.
Oh, low.
Welcome to the
Yes.
team.
That's an 8.
This has
Oh.
not gone
Good.
well on the dice
God.
rolls today. You were warned coming into this group. This is how they roll.
I was.
We cursed.
It's like you were meant to be here with us. These rolls.
No, I would say you don't recognize it
Okay.
at first glance.
Okay. It.
Um,
Okay. What does it look like again? It's gold and.
It's a gold chain with 10 fire opals, and set
Okay.
between each fire opal is a diamond setting.
Okay.
Did
Do you recognize this, Novacree?
No, I thought maybe I would, but my memory must be really fuzzy.
Honestly, that is great news to me because that means I don't feel as bad selling it.
I don't think it's something he wore regularly.
No.
Question: has Draken kept this like hidden? Because I'm sure you mentioned it, but I don't know if he's actually seen it until now.
I brought it out when we was resting in the moat house.
Oh, okay.
When I looted it, I also mentioned it more so as an outer character thing for you to like have a look, but you never did. So
No, yeah.
you,
I'm wondering
you've seen
if
it, but
Ithri
not at a
wants to
proper
have a look. Yeah. Could Ithri appraise this to see if the value that has been suggested is roughly accurate?
Make a perception check.
Oh, hang on.
Second time's the charm, right?
I
Is this
believe.
just a normal perception check?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending you all
Nah, it was
my
worth a
energy.
try.
Same number.
I mean, you're looking. I mean, it's jewelry wasn't really, you know.
No, clearly, jewelry isn't my thing.
Can
All
I,
right,
Can I put it away now?
please.
I'll just put it back in my pack at the bottom.
Are we going back or going to see Bern? I know I would like to. I would like to see if I can get some scrolls that perhaps I could put into my spell book, but obviously
Well, we
have
should
business.
talk about what we're doing next.
Yes.
Waiting, isn't it?
I guess that's true. Guys, we gotta tell her.
What?
If we're gonna be friends, it's not good to start off a friendship with lies.
Okay,
Perhaps now is not the time.
Nova. There's
We're going to see Bird.
Nova.
That would be the time.
There is something I need to tell you.
I am
I
your
may.
father.
No, not that I know of. I may have. Acquired the attention of a Fey prince. Is that right, Dracon? Was it a
he
prince?
is-
A member of the Fey court is sort of.
Yes. He is very pally-pally with the king and queen of the Feywild.
All
I'm
the
not.
secrets are coming out.
No,
I'll
Mr.
just
Puck.
write that down.
If we're getting secrets out,
That's not what
There's-
I meant.
there's
I put a
there's
hand around
Fey-
Cora.
There's a Fey.
Shove some more bread in her.
I
mouth.
don't think it's a Fey prince. It's a member of the Fey court, I think is what was discussed, who
Yes.
sort of interferes in a positive way when
far.
I am fighting.
Okay. Thank you for
Just-
sharing.
I am not in control of the stuff that he does. It's always been sort of like good.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
It's always been fairly useful. He saved my life once, but I just wanted to like, if you're coming into combat with us because we're going to get attacked, I wanted you to know that.
Oh.
Just
I point over at Dracon.
that's my secrets.
That's when has strange men come to his bed at night.
Did I? Yes, I was going to.
Me?
No.
I'm not actually sure. I think the cloaked man, like Mr. Kawa said to us, was a different version of Larif, but it's very confusing. He came to my bedroom at night and sat on my bed, and it was the most disturbing thing I think I've ever dealt with in my life. It was, that's why I don't like sleeping alone anymore, and I sleep with these two now, even though E3 snores. Oh,
She's trying to like. This is just like a lot of information. Just people that she just met are like, here's this thing, and she's like,
Here's my
This
secrets.
this group
What
is
do I
not good at
do
holding
with this?
secrets.
Speak for yourself. I do okay.
We still aren't sure exactly what it means, but if you are with us and you see a man in a emerald kind of colored cloak, make sure to tell us, please, because it could be important.
oh, okay, that's not the assassin. It's different.
No, it's
than
like
that?
it's like he's God's image or something or other. I don't even know myself, to be honest.
Oh,
Larith's deity is what is our best guess, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's either Devourer or the other one, because he's kind of like cheating on one god with the other, or he was. He's not alive. Huh?
Like,
I insight check that.
Honestly,
I'm
at this
just
point,
kidding.
I'm going to leave it to your discretion if you think. I mean, at this point, from what you've seen,
Yeah.
I look at Cora.
I hate you guys so much.
Does anyone else have any? I don't know anyone else's secrets. I don't think anyone has secrets.
I just kind of be
Oh, of
like
course
over
not.
here in my
Seven.
chair just doing this. Because I
You
can't.
guys just waiting. Just like waiting.
So are
Do you
we
have a-
telling her or like?
I've told her everything.
I think we should go and see Bern, bring her with us, and then go from there.
And then
Miss Cora.
spring it on her?
Everything
I'm
You
has
want to
sorry.
spring it on her right
place
now? What do you
and
mean?
a
I'm
time, Miss
right
Cora.
here.
She can digest it. With
What?
It's
food.
not food.
Oh,
I
speaking
mean-
of, I need to go to bakery.
Oh,
Do you want me to go with you?
Okay.
To
Wait, it's
clarify, that
lunch?
would
You can't go
still be a
alone.
few hours from now.
Yeah, it's lunchtime.
Oh,
still.
would it
It's
be?
not
You said lunch. You
Said
said it was
afternoon.
night.
afternoon.
I said it is noon now.
Noon is still afternoon. Excuse me, sir.
12:01. Okay,
Oh,
so not yet then.
if you feel
Oh.
that this is the right time, I won't stop you. But
There is
I
no
think
right time. But the longer we keep it a secret, the worse it's gonna be.
Not here, Cora.
Not here.
Not in inn.
Remember, there is a spy about. This is not the safest place to speak
Yeah,
of
but
such
it's not
things.
her.
Oh, guys.
Can after lunch, can we just have a bit of chill time and then after lunch go and have a chat in the Grove? I feel like that's a safe space.
I mean,
Do you mean
we
before
were
Bern
going.
or after Bern?
We were going to Burns. That's
On the
perfect
way.
place to do it.
My thinking. I'm sorry, like I'm speaking like you're not here, Miss Novacree. I'm sorry, but
yeah.
And I just put my hands around her ears. Just
my thought was maybe he should not. Maybe he should break it to her.
I feel like
Ooh.
you're all tiptoeing around a topic,
Very much so.
and
Not very well.
I've been through quite a lot, and I'm sure you will have too. May as well just.
Novakri, the point is, do not say it in the end, please.
do not
Not
worry,
Not that we
Miss
are
Nova.
against telling you, just not here.
Not here.
You will find
Yes.
out in the next
What
We will
if we
couple of
find out in
whisper it?
short order.
Really quiet.
Not in here, Cora, please.
There could be ears, eyes.
I push another plate of food towards Cora.
Still looking out for spies. Probably good to not talk about things.
Well, I'm not hungry.
This we're fairly new as like a team. Communication isn't
It's hard.
optimal.
I
Yeah.
thought I was pretty good
You know,
at
we-
communication.
I feel like I'm silenced a lot of the time.
We
You are Cora.
you know, we don't
You must
even
be
have
silenced
like
more.
yeah, we don't even have like a team name yet.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. I am the
So-
leader, by the way.
Yeah, but so is he,
Laugh.
and I'll point at Theridiel.
We
They're
just
like
play as leaders.
both leaders. I don't really know how it works.
Something like that. I don't
Would
even know.
you be okay with us telling you stuff after?
If
Food
this
and a
is not
drink.
if this is not a good place, I understand.
Burns.
Who knows?
Suffice to say, Miss Nova, the information we are talking about will be this close to you by the end of the day.
Fair.
It's
But I wasn't
noon now.
joking.
You have to wait 12 hours.
I wasn't,
7 days. Don't wait 7 days.
but I wasn't joking about the whole Fae court.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Don't think
Mm.
I've ever dealt with any Fae before.
My friends, who
No,
are not
me
trying
neither.
to scare
It's
her
me.
away.
I'm not trying to, but you know, I don't want her to.
Well, surprises are
What if we
great
walked out
when
the
you're trying to
door?
work together.
Yeah, what if we walked out the door and got attacked, and then weird stuff starts happening, and then
Right.
you know,
Weird stuff is just a part of life, my friend.
I have a question, Miss Novacree, while we're here.
Yes.
Are you capable in a fight? And I'll try not to look at your left arm.
She goes just bright red, which is interesting because she's pretty pale. So, and she just kind of like looks down and says, well, it's been 6 months since I've fought anything, but yes.
I don't mean to be rude, but you wanted to join us. I just wasn't sure what exactly your capabilities were.
Well, I can turn into different animals, so.
Oh,
That's so cool.
Didn't Eloin say she could turn into a bear? Is it
Yes.
that thing?
yes.
A bear, a wolf, a bird, a lizard,
That's
Bird.
cool.
a bat.
I would really like.
Perhaps
to
we
see
could
that.
have our own spy.
Do you have a flight
One
simulator?
thing at a time.
That's pretty cool.
That's true.
It's useful, especially now that I'm. She just looks at her arm.
Wait,
What happens when you turn in? Have you? What?
do you have like,
She has
You're gonna
turned
get
in, and she does know
bombarded.
what it knows what it happens. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
You
do you have all of your limbs as a bear,
I-
or
You have-
whatever
I
you turn
do,
into?
yes.
Okay. How does that work?
I just keep
Oh,
on doing more of
that's
this.
very
When I
interesting.
change, the limb is it's just marked differently,
Oh,
but I
That's
still
cool.
have the limb, so it's kind of nice.
Tim,
Do you change to yourself, but yourself with an arm?
No, the magic doesn't work like that.
do I know of any magic that could grow back limbs?
Make an Arcana check.
Junko's doing the math equation meme right now. Like she's like,
How does
I
that
don't
24.
get it.
Oh, there's a
I
good
don't get
one.
it.
Hey!
The answer to a question you probably already knew. Yeah, there's a really, really high level spell called Regenerate. And I believe it is
Do I know?
exclusive to druids.
Clerics have it as well.
Do
but
clerics get it? Okay.
Clerics, druids.
Well, it is definitely exclusively divine.
I definitely did not Google it.
Definitely.
Okay.
character
to know.
skills.
Thus,
So
one
within
moment.
your realm of expertise, no. There's no arcane secret to regrowing limbs.
But I know of the
Attaching
spell.
different limbs, yes.
Do I know of the spell that would do it though?
I would say you know that it exists, that the capability exists
Okay.
for clerics and worshippers of the old faith.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, as long as you don't blow me up with an ice bomb, I'm happy.
Oh, I don't think I've used much ice before, so.
I can use ice.
And I'll kind of summon an ice knife.
There's
Oh.
no.
Throwback.
Doesn't that blow up?
Yeah.
No, I have to
Yeah.
cast it and throw it.
Yeah.
This is just a throwback to one of our earlier episodes.
first,
She
like,
can't.
proper
She'll
combat.
just like put the cantrip produce flame in her hand. It's just a little light flame.
You know fire spells. I do as well.
And she just snuffs it out immediately.
I can't do any of that stuff.
Well,
Got a big
It's
hammer
pretty
though.
fun.
you seem capable in a fight, though.
I've survived so far.
You should see him. He's swinging his hammer around like a madman. It's incredible.
I have swung this hammer several times.
are we asking who's capable in a fight? Junko had to step out for a moment.
We're not even questioning your capability, don't worry.
If you need training in hand-to-hand combat, I got you.
Never
I
mind.
wasn't even. I'm not even. Junko's like
I-
dead serious. She's not even making a pun.
I actually
Sand.
I actually have something that I might ask you for training with later. Not
Me?
now. It's not urgent. Yeah, we want to do some training. That's
Okay.
all right.
Are you trying to climb more trees, Master E3?
I certainly need to get better at it.
Should we?
But no.
Should we proceed?
Yeah, let's go to the grove and then to burn.
Okay.
Remind me again, why are we going to the grove?
So we can chat in a safe area.
In a wide open space where there could be people hiding behind bushes.
I mean, feel free to pick a better one.
Burns.
With burns.
Okay.
Going to Burns Tower?
Ithri's just trying to show off the grove, but yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go.
Do I know of the
you can't
grove?
Go to the grove.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah. You had heard that the Druid of the Grove is gone. The one who
Oh,
you were
that's
expecting
right.
to find
Mhm.
on returning here.
That's right.
Okay. So.
Oh, does anyone have a red candle? Did anyone get a red candle?
Oh,
I'll pull out like a sack.
I bought you 10 candles here, Master Avery.
Holy, thank you.
Miss
Cora will not say anything.
Okay. I'll catch you up.
All right.
And then Ithri's going to take one candle and I guess first he wants to check if it is a fully red wax candle or if it's one of those that's got a color on the outside.
No, it's fully red.
Okay, he's going to light the candle and then drip red wax all over the helm of Lareth as like a representation of blood.
Okay. You can do that. It'll take you a few minutes, to get
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
nice
yeah.
and-
That's what. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you said you were going to catch up. Everyone else, you make your way out of the
No,
inn.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for Ithri, so I travel with him.
Almost everyone
Aw.
else. You make your way out of the inn and continue east past the grove, past a couple of shops, past a couple of homesteads, past a large walled manor house, and to this hill, which looks to be the center of a construction site. There's a camp of workers immediately north of it, and a single stone tower that is fully constructed at the top of the hill. And it looks like the rest of a castle is being built around the tower. So let's see. There we go.
This is Burns Tower, Miss Novacree.
I don't know who Burns is, do I?
Probably not.
Ed
If you
Burns,
want,
is he?
you can do a history check.
I'll just ask him.
Well, I suppose this is kind of pointless information, but he's a former student of mine.
Oh.
But he is one of the original saviors of Hammelbank and the northern area.
Oh.
I think he's like the leader of the town, the village.
I see. So, is he good?
he might be described as the warden of the town. His job is
He-
to protect it and watch over it.
He is good. Hopefully. We're not quite sure, but
Did
He
Cora
seems
ask if
okay.
he? Did Cora ask if he was a spy? I don't remember.
I don't think she did.
That's the only way to know for sure.
I mean, that's how we figure stuff out.
Did you do it?
You just ask.
Are you the spy?
Yep.
Actually, I'm gonna leave that playing. You find actually outside of the tower, at the base of the steps in that little courtyard, or courtyard to be, Rutger is currently out there. You can see he's wearing like a leather padded gambeson, and he has a number of blunt weapons which have been kind of distributed amongst what look like militia, who are currently in the process of attacking each other with these weapons.
Are
while
the,
he's
um,
Are the
instructing.
Corvanians there?
Yeah, the
trained as well?
Corvanians there.
The Corvanians I guess, you know what, now that I mention it, yes, that would be it. The Corvanians would be the ones attacking the militia, like one Corvanian to one militiaman.
Right, training.
While Rutger's just kind of nearby, arms folded over his chest, a frown pasted on his face, just kind of watching, like, with an attitude of, huh, about him. When he
Okay,
sees
I
you, he
got it.
immediately brightens up. Keep at it! Don't let me see anyone slacking. That means you too. I see you. And he makes his way over to the rest of you guys.
Kind of feel bad. We took his job away
Good morning.
by introducing the Corvinians.
Good
Well
morning,
met,
Rodger.
Rutger.
He kind of suddenly frowns again when he spots Novakri. I don't think we've met.
This is a new acquaintance. Novakri. I'd like to introduce you to... Fuck, what's his name?
Rodger.
Rutger, there you go. To Rutger.
Hello.
Hi. You with them then?
Apparently.
She wasn't here
It's-
yesterday.
At least for the time being, she is.
She is somebody we met like 3 or 4 hours ago, maybe, something like that.
And now
I'm
she knows
not
all her
really-
secrets.
I'm not really sure she is with us per se, but we wanted to introduce her to you and Byrne. She may have some information.
Information about the topic.
The temple.
Oh, yeah, that would be
That
the
wasn't
Be the
us.
topic.
Yes.
We did not tell her anything about a temple.
Is that right?
Yes,
now
it's
he's
actually
kind of-
true.
Looking at you in a very different light suddenly, like he's now appraising you.
She's just like holding his gaze steady.
Huh.
Hello. I was never gone.
Say you were.
No, it's very hot outside.
Why don't you come on inside? We'll see what Byrne thinks.
Take it.
Okay.
You any good with that
Um,
thing? He asks, nodding at your staff as he starts to lead the way toward the stairs.
Decent. Enough to survive.
Enough to survive. You ever make your way out to Roundabout's Knocked?
Yes. Been there.
You know, I don't recognize... And now, like, starting up the steps toward the tower itself, I don't recognize any of your totems from the circles of the Gnarlwood.
I'm from Korth.
Well, that explains why I don't recognize any of your, Makes sense.
I didn't even ask that question myself.
Well, it's my job to ask these kind of questions. And at this point, like, he reaches the door, knocks twice on the door. Let me in! Come in! Come in! And you can hear someone fumbling with the door latches, and the tower door swings open. You see a bearded, scarred man-at-arms. I was coming. I saw you coming. Just had to do some. Right, great. Go get Byrne, and then stay out. Oh, sure, boss, I guess. And the guard runs up the steps and out of sight. You already have lunch?
We did.
Great.
Could always use second lunch.
No, that's all right.
Oh, or nuts, I guess.
You're not a hobbit.
Take a seat. And he'll gesture to the long table that's kind of in front of the door. Now, mind you, the door into this tower is about 30 feet above the ground. So you're already a few floors up. And he pulls out a chair on the other side and just kind of slouches into it. Still looking over Nova. He hasn't really taken his eyes off of you since, with the exception of going up the steps. What business brings you to Hummelbank, then?
Well, there was a necromancer, and I was with a group, and we were not successful at defeating him. And
I wasn't
I-
aware of any other expeditions operating around the moat house.
well, we didn't set out intending to fight anything. We were just a reconnaissance party. We were checking up on some things in the Gnarlwood.
This was also a few months ago.
Yes, this was 6 months ago.
Oh, 6 months ago. So you came into the area 6 months ago.
She like lifts her arm again or kind of shrugs her shoulder. It was like, I've been recovering from injuries for the past 6 months, and I made my way here in the last couple of days.
He glances, for the first time, he glances at your elbow. Right. And the necromancer did that?
He did. Yes.
We might have a few things in common, as you see, Rutger.
Did you check any of the story out?
Not easily, since we just met her a few hours ago.
And you just happened to turn up then, the morning after Lareth died.
Yes, I think that's quite a strange coincidence too, actually.
Quite.
Extremely.
An insight check on her.
Cora has already investigated her.
Yeah, I'll allow an insight check. You can do
I
an
don't
insight
care.
check.
But it's more so like just like trying to read the room.
Get a
with
read.
her.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, she's new.
Cora already asked her if she was a spy, and she said no.
11.
11.
Do you trust her? So.
Implicitly.
I would say you could probably pick up on a certain guarded temperament. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
That's about the most you can see right now, is that she's
Okay.
a little on edge.
We thought it'd be best to bring her here to explain, I guess, what happened 6 months ago, as well as she has offered to help us with anything that may occur within the next few days, as well as any possible future.
The point being is, we don't really have a next step or know where to move from here. So I look at Nova. So we were hoping that perhaps you might give us some information about the temple or Noct that we might find useful.
At this point, you can hear steps coming, or footsteps on the stairs coming down, and you see a man in maroon robes this time.
Fancy.
Kind of long black hair down to about a little past his shoulders. He immediately takes you, and you can see like he's got a few pouches, he's got a lot of pockets. He looks to be middle-aged. He takes you in. And who's our guest?
I'm Nova Cree.
She's from Korth, she says. Korth? Really? Are you a practitioner of the Old Faith?
She just nods.
What happened to your arm?
Lareth took it.
Lareth. You know Lareth?
I do.
Well, how interesting is that? He kind of glances at the rest of you. Is she with you?
Yes.
I glance at the party. Okay.
As of a few hours ago. A few hours ago. What an interesting story. Thank goodness you're here. Perhaps you should tell all of us. And he like sinks into the chair next to Rutger, steepling his fingers in front of his face. Perhaps you should discuss in great detail the nature of your presence in Hummlebank.
Well, first, can I ask if you intend to do anything to stop what's happening at the temple?
Yes. What is going on at the temple cannot be allowed to continue. and will not be allowed to continue. What interest is the temple to you?
I mean, I'm a druid. We just believe in the balance of things, and
That's funny. Our last druid said the same, and then he murdered somebody. Apparently for the temple, so... You'll understand if I don't take you at face value.
Okay. Well, I was sent by my village leader and with a group of other druids from my village to just check that the temple was sealed still. We'd been getting reports that, there were bandits and monsters and just kind of an evil presence growing, and it was starting to look the same way it had 10 years ago. So we were sent to go check it out, and we made it to Noct, and we were staying in an inn there, and some people came during the night and took me for some reason. I don't know why they didn't take anybody else. And I woke up in a room, and Lareth was there, and he cut my arm off and said it would make a good offering for his lord. I don't know what that meant. And then I don't really remember anything until the other druids in my group came to rescue me.
You said you were inside the temple.
I think so, yes. I mean, when I got out, I was wandering around the forest, and yes.
So the temple's been unsealed. Yes. Tell me, your comrades in arms who you came here with, did you pass through Vigormount?
Did we? I don't know.
That was the city.
Don't remember the path.
Right in the mountain pass. That's the major city that was like at the border between.
We did, yes. We didn't linger long there, though. We were trying to remain under the radar, not wanting to alert anyone while we checked on things.
Who is the leader of your circle?
Her name is Kavakri.
Kavakri. Have you any skill with art or illusions?
Some? Not much.
Can you provide me her likeness? I wish to confirm your story. If what you are saying can be confirmed, then I think there is much we have to discuss.
I guess I have like paper and something to write with, so she'll do like a little sketch of the leader.
The whole time, Byrne will wait, kind of staring suspiciously at you, watching. Really, both of them kind of are.
Three of us, I'd do the same thing.
It would be very, honestly, that sounds horrible, like taking an
drawing
exam
under
a whole bunch
pressure.
Of people just staring at you.
I think Draco's gonna start doing stretches in her morning routine a little bit because she's bored. You know, get nice and plump, you know.
I'm just pacing around the room.
Get someone doing circus acts, someone pacing, many people staring.
This is the weirdest test ever.
A little before you're done, Byrne suddenly snatches the paper from you. That's good enough. I will return momentarily after I have verified your story. He's going to walk out of the room.
I'm gonna say to Nova Kari, like quietly,
he isn't really a bad person. He's just... It seems he has no, different setting. You know what I mean? He's just face value. He's a bit of a dick.
He's probably under a lot of pressure.
There's a lot going on around here.
Yes. Won't take it personally.
I kind of lean in. Also, sometimes he's just a dick.
He's a dick sometimes.
She tries not to laugh really loud, so because she doesn't want Rutger to hear.
Yeah. The whole time, Rutger's just not malevolently or anything, but he's just been kind of watching you. Clearly thinking.
Rodger, you know it's rude to stare.
Is it?
I don't
guess-
think you looking at her for any longer is going to change your opinions or your thoughts. Just... She's clearly been through a lot recently as well.
Maybe. You know, plenty of folk up and knocked are missing hands, or legs, or eyes. Nasty people.
Do you know... Go ahead.
I can't say I spent much time there. We got there pretty late in the evening and just went right to sleep at the inn, and then I woke up in the temple.
Do you
When-
think? Go ahead.
When we was in the moat house and we had to deal with the bandits the first time we got there, they was trying to take Elowin from us. They was after magic wielders. Or perhaps
Perhaps after druids themselves.
druids, yes. I imagine the same thing could have happened to her if they'd managed to catch her.
It's very disturbing indeed.
Well, tell
Do
me
you have
one
any
thing. Your friends, are they your age?
The druids that were with me?
That's right.
No, a couple of them were older.
Well.
A couple were my age.
If what you speak is true, I can put your mind at ease, maybe. They took you because you look weak. No offense.
Yeah, that puts someone's mind at ease, sure.
She kind of like, you can see her jaw like clench a little bit. She's not happy about that.
And now Rutger does look down at the table.
Rutger, you mentioned other people within Noct missing limbs.
Yeah, it's a rough place.
I
Pirate
understand that. I understand people can do things that are bad like that, but is there any other reason you can think why they would just take an arm? And I look towards Navacree.
Those people are fucked up. They'll do anything, for any reason. It's likely there's nothing more to it than that. They just like to hurt folk.
But Lareth, take her, take an arm, let her go. Or,
I think he intended on letting me die.
but she was rescued.
Yes.
It was her kin that rescued her, else she might have passed.
Yes.
Your conversation is kind of interrupted as you hear Byrne coming back down the stairs. Very briskly. And Rutger kind of looks at him questioningly. Byrne nods once. I believe we owe you an apology, Miss Novacree. Her story checks out. It does? Rutger, it's like he's looking for something to say and then just kind of looks down. I've spoken both with the Archbishop of Vigamount as well as with your circle's leader. I understand that things are not always as they seem, but I hope you understand it does not do to be careless when we know that there are spies amongst us.
I understand.
He'll look to the rest of you. You may trust her. She is who she
Oh,
says.
then.
This is exactly why I wanted to bring her here, Byrne, because I knew you would be able to find out the truth.
I look at Cora. Like I was saying, Cora.
Cora's
There's
not
always.
Oh, it's not there.
We're
Oh, is she not
yet.
there?
She's with Ithri back at the.
That's
No, no,
right. I
yeah.
forgot
Dang.
that you weren't present. Oh, actually, you know what?
I mean, they were gonna catch up.
You
I
were,
mean,
you
Yeah,
were
they
only
were.
a few minutes behind. I would say by this
Spoken
point,
a few
you've-
times if I were there, so you might as well not retcon that.
by this point, we'll say you have arrived.
Well, okay.
Well, you did want to do something before, so...
yeah,
what
you
was
just
that?
arrived now at
Oh.
this point.
Did you want to do something? Did you want to cover? I thought you I thought it was just
Nope.
the candle. I apologize. If so, we can hop over there.
No, that's fine.
You sure?
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
All right.
Just do it.
In that case, you guys have arrived.
I didn't have any plans. Just a candle.
We weren't sure, Bern, whether or not we should tell her.
Your circle leader has suggested that your involvement here is done, and perhaps you should return.
Perhaps she could aid us in what
Did
is to
she-
come.
Did she say why?
Given her status, I would think it obvious. Though I did not mention your complete nature to her, nor your... You can see like his hands working for a moment as he's looking for a way to say it. Then he kind of shrugs. Your arm.
Probably wise.
If I may interject, she has magic. It doesn't matter if she's missing an arm.
I quite agree. For what it's worth, if you wish to stay, I do not answer to any circle leaders. You may do as you wish. However, if you are to be returning to your circle, I believe that may be the end of things, and there is no need to discuss any further our business or the business of what will pass with the temple.
Agreed.
I don't intend to go back to my circle. My friends died for this. I can't just leave.
A sentiment I can quite respect. In that case, bring her into the fold.
So, Larif is not dead.
Her eyes kind of glow for a second when you say that, and she like registers it, but she doesn't say anything.
We, I'll look at Ferrifiel, decided it was best to keep him alive for information.
He was dead at some point in time, but I deemed it better to save him, to question him, because we still have plenty of questions and very little answers. So yes, indeed, our secret is that he is still very much alive. Held in
awake,
this
by the
very
way.
tower. Is
He's here.
Downstairs in a cell. We have taken some precautions.
She looks scared.
He is chained. He is masked. His possessions have been removed from him.
Have you spoken to him at all?
No, it seems hazardous to speak with him, frankly. We do not know what prayers he may utter, what magic he may still hold. I thought it best to have some backup before we
I
wake
agree.
the
He
lion.
is a very dangerous man. You must take utmost precaution being around him.
I am
But-
sorry. Go ahead.
But I felt it that we needed him alive more than we could have used him dead. Perhaps I'm a fool. Perhaps not. But it was
Cool will
done.
nod.
Same. I will also nod.
But it was done. And now we are here.
I
Yes.
think
Better off dead.
I think we may have come to the realization that we should have just killed him. But he is alive, and
He
as
lives,
much as-
so he will be useful.
I was going to say, as much as I don't think we'll get much information from him, there is no harm in trying at least.
Very well. If you wish to speak with him this afternoon, we can do so. However, first, I think it would be prudent, Miss Novakri, if you would finish your tale in a more gentle setting.
Right.
And as you kind of start getting into that, we're going to end the game here tonight. We went a little late, but we also started like 30 to 40 minutes late.
I want to hear the tale.
I feel like we broke even. That's where we're going to pick up next time. And I'm going to give Saraha a chance to...
Come up with one.
Come up with one. I mean, to figure out how much and how little she wants to say. Thank you so much for being here, for guest appearing.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. It was really fun.
We'll see you next time to carry it on.
Let's get a round of applause in chat for her.
We'll talk. My people will talk to your people.
Yes.
Who are your people?
Wait,
Thank
you guys
you,
have
chat.
people?
Thank you, chat, for hanging out with us a little later than we normally go. And thank you for your patience. We will be live again this coming tomorrow. Right, it's Sunday.
Nice,
I'm not
nice,
used to
yeah.
it being...
It's coming tomorrow.
Yep,
Good
this coming
recovery.
tomorrow.
Good recovery.
We'll be live with Pathfinder. About half of this group and half of not this group. We also continue this game and campaign every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Other times and other time zones. And if you've missed any episodes that you want to catch up on, if you want to catch up a little bit more on some parts you missed from today's game session, you can find all of it on our YouTube channel, there it is. You can also find most of these lovely people in other places on the internet as linked on our link tree. There it is. Thank you. So thank you so much for being here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
All right, be safe,
Bye.
guys.